Hello and welcome. Let's get moving. Do I want it up or down? No, down. Mm, there we go. Hi everyone, I'm Ewan. Come on in. We are going to do some CV reviews. Oh, very quick, Garna. Very quick. You're good. You're good. Hey Satoshi, come on in. Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. If you're staying, pull up a chair. And if you're wondering what this is, then you're perfectly fine to move on. I'm Ewan. I'm going to be doing CV reviews, and we'll wait for everyone to join. And we're CV reviews, guys. CV reviews. I will do some LinkedIn later on. We will do some LinkedIn, but we're going to do CV reviews. That's because you all voted, or last time everybody voted for some CV reviews. So I need to get everything set up. I'm going to do that. So come on in. We're not doing LinkedIn reviews. We're going to do CV reviews. A underscore 3 or A3. Yeah. Hello. How you doing? Hey there. Aryan. How you doing? 10 p.m. sharp. Well done, Elliot. Good. 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 Come on in. Come on in. Now we're doing CV reviews, and that's a little bit different. Okay. And how you send your CV? Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I have a new special thing, right? Because it was going nuts last time, right? So if you want to send your CV, guess what? I've got a little link for you. Go into my link tree, right? And then you'll see a link where you can register and you can get the priority email address. Okay, the priority email address. So you can register for my website, and that means I can send you email updates. You can unsubscribe at any time. It's free to register. And I've put a priority email address there. So if you and Elliot, that's to Elliot. Elliot is asking. I thought if I got here at 10 p.m. sharp, you'd have a quick look at my LinkedIn. Yes, but were you here last night? And hello, Isabel. I am doing Billy. Yes, I am doing LinkedIn later on. Later on. I don't know if you remember, and if you weren't here last night, what happened is everybody voted to say they wanted CV reviews. Reviews. Miami, thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you. And hey, Jack, I'm with you. It's difficult at times, I know, but today is CV. Everybody voted. Everybody, like, they really voted. And I've actually got live evidence of this because I took a video of it. And it's on my profile yesterday, actually. So I asked, what do you want to do? And everybody said CVs. So Elliot, if we can do LinkedIn, but it's later on because last time we voted for CV review this evening. So I will do LinkedIn later on. And yes, thank you. It's not Kevin. Thank you. It was, it was a vote, and I put it to everybody, and they said CV reviews. So if you'd like a CV review, right, Elliot, so I hear you, Elliot. Okay, I've got a fix for you. Because we need to give people a bit of time to send CVs. Okay, so we can what we can do. I think we can do you, Elliot. I hear you. So let's do Elliot while we're waiting. But before we do Elliot, I need to brief you. Okay, so here is what you do. If you want to send your CV to me, right, you go to Highlander 928. Okay, that's the website. Okay. That's my website. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, it's generic, it's simple. Okay, right. And if you want to send your CV, I've made a priority email address just for you. Okay, right? Because it was getting a bit crazy with everybody doing typing, right? So if you want the details, you just go into Linktree, my link above, right on my profile, and you see the first link takes you to Highlander 928, right? And when you go there, there's a little link saying submit your CV for review. Okay, and it's for subscribers only. It's easy. It's free. You just need your email address. Put your email address in, and then you send your CV to the very special priority. Okay, so I don't want it going to the other one, right? Anything sent to the other address that I have been using, that's not priority. So the priority means I'll get it, and then I can quickly go through it. And we're going to do quick fire CV reviews today. Quick fire, right? I'm going to try and do them in 60 seconds. Okay, I'm going to see how I get on. I was thinking about this in the sauna this evening, I was thinking, how do we get through everybody's CVs, right? Because of course, I want to sit and talk to you about them, right? But we want. Okay, nice one, Rhea. Nice one, Rhea. Don't tell anybody, please. Well done, Rhea. Don't tell anyone the details, all right? Just because I want to keep it. If you've registered, well done. That's great. Then you should get priority. Okay, right, great. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Great. Okay, so let's do Elliot. That's a really nice one. I will review it like a recruiter to an extent. Okay. Warren, Isabel. I'm going to try and get through everybody. Okay. But to do that, I got to do it really quickly. All right. So we'll try. We're going to try it. Right. So Elliot, come on. Wait, let's find Elliot. Where are you? Poor Elliot, misunderstood. Oh, come on, Arnav. Come on. Yeah. Right. Okay. I hear you. Can you restart the stream once you do LinkedIn? Says Ayak. Maybe. I'm not too sure about that. Right, Elliot, what am I searching for? And then we'll quickly do Arnav as well. Come on, Elliot. And then we're going to do Elliot Dixon. And then what are you? Ayak, I hear you. Okay. And Arnav Bala. Right. So we'll just do quickly. Elliot, Operations Manager. Elliot Dixon, Operations Manager. Okay, that's no Operations Manager. I think it might be, and then Arnav. So it's a little bit better in the chat now, right? That everybody's not going nuts. Okay. Arnav Bahala. Oh, we're just doing quick ones, guys. Right, what are you, Arnav? Just give me some digital retail and commerce. Got ya. Right, fine. Right, so we'll do some quick ones, and then I'm going straight to CVs, okay? Just giving people time to do that. Elliot, here's Elliot. This is you, Elliot, right? Okay. Tell me about it. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, ready? This is you, Elliot. I hope. Right. Let's assume it is. Come on, Elliot. Just say. Can you imagine if I go through minutes? Oh, fine. Okay. It is you. It is you. Good. Right. Okay. Right. I like the very nice background. That looks very good. Like that, Elliot. Great. Okay. Photo, I think, is great. Right. You know what I'm going to say here, Elliot, if you've been paying attention, is I like to see a tie and a jacket, but this is fine, all right? And I like the fact that's a good profile photo, so nice, great. 600 odd followers, nice, okay. Let's have a look in the detail. Right, Elliot, you also know what I'm going to say here, which is, first of all, this is wrapping very strangely here, but I want to see loads of paragraphs. Tell me more about you, Elliot. But at least we've got an about section, because we didn't have that in some earlier today. Activity. You commented on a post 9 months ago, Elliot. Think about your LinkedIn activity here, right? I do love the detail. That's great. I'd like to see some numbers in there, right? When I'm scanning down, Elliot, I'd like to see some numbers. Okay. Look, that's really cool. Brand manager, 11 million followers. Very impressive. Very impressive. Okay, look, I like the fact you put photos here, right? But can we now, if you're going to do photos, can we not have some more here? Okay, right, Elliot, lovely. Education, good skills. Recommendations, well done, Elliot, well done. There's 2 here, that's great. What was the date? I don't see the dates here. Okay, this one doesn't have a date on it, but that's 20. Try and get some more, Elliot, but this is great. There we go, Elliot, nice one. Thank you. Let's come to Arnav. Now, guys, if you just joined, we're about to do CV reviews. I was giving people time to get them sent in, and then I'm going to do it quite quickly, and we'll do LinkedIn at the end, toward the end, because everybody voted. Trust me, there's proof, there's evidence, right? Everybody voted that we're going to do CVs tonight, okay? And happy birthday, Josh, at the end. Yep, because I've got to stick to the, we said we're going to do CVs. Arnav was there, you were first, Arnav, so let's go. 2,500, loads of followers, right? Okay, like the background, very straightforward. Also like because both really good profile photos, right? These are profile photos, guys, right? Very impressive. Okay, like this. So Arnav, great. See, it's a generic background, sometimes blurred, colorful if you wish, but just background. And then you see that there's no shadows. It's just you look good, right? This is important now, Arnav. I know you're digital retail and commerce, so no tie. I like to see tie and jacket, but it's just me, right? Okay. You're being very helpful. Thanks very much. Okay, so we've got an about section here. I'm going to click see more. Okay, Arnav, what I'd like to do when I click see more, I just like to see bang. This is okay. right, as I'm scanning across, I think this is great. It's a nice intro, right? But could you times it by 5, right? Can we get more? Okay. Just tell us more about you. Love your use of featured posts. Please, everyone, think about your featured posts. That's great, excellent. This one here, this post might be a bit overdue, says Arnav. This is a year ago, and this is you getting your degree. I think is that a degree? Yeah, first class. Oh, first class, very impressive. Okay, and I'm seeing that you're replying to the comments. That's excellent, very very good there, Arnav. Like that. Okay, let's have a look down here. Yeesh. Now look, Arnav knows, I would imagine, when the good deals, if any, are happening at Louis Vuitton. If any. I don't know. So you might want to have a chat to Arnav, look at if you're into Louis Vuitton. But Arnav, I would be saying, can you, this is okay. I like the numbers here. This is good on this one. But for your new role, digital retail, for your new role, could you maybe think about putting some detail in, okay? These ones, this is okay. Let's see. Yeah, I like the detail here, Arnav. Yeah, that's really good, really good. Okay, and, I like the volunteering. Always nice to see volunteering in there. And we've got 5 recommendations. Really good. And look, if I'm splitting hairs, Arnav, can we get some recent ones? But this is great. This is great. Nice work, Arnav. Nice work. Okay. Right. Okay, right. So hello, I'm Ewan, and we are going to do some CV reviews this evening. So if you've been looking for LinkedIn reviews, I just did 2 there to placate Elliot, who had been promised, misunderstood. I think we both miscommunicated because it's meant to be CVs tonight, but we've got there, Elliot, right? So there we go. And then Arnav, who has promised everyone, I think, was it 15% discount, Arnav, or something like that? I'm only kidding. Can you imagine? Thanks, Arnav. My wife would be delighted. In fact, I'd like it a 95% discount. Actually, I'd be even happier. But no, Arnav, and we've done Arnav. That's great. So if you're looking for LinkedIn profile reviews, we'll do them at the end. We're going to do CV reviews. Now let's have a look in here. We've got 9 says on my little thingy over here. Now I am going to try and do these swiftly. So that's not to minimize them. I'm going to try and do them swiftly, okay? And then what I'm also thinking is now and again, I think we could probably center or laser focus on one of them. Let's see how we get on. Let me just open my email and then get the get other CVs. Right, so here we are. And then I need to think about how I bring it over so that you can see them, because I'm trying to keep it private. And that's because now I hope you read the little tiny instructions, guys, right? And by the way, if you want to send your CV, has been very helpful. Thank you very much. You can find the link on the link tree, and is explaining. Okay, very kind of you. Okay, now, so actually we don't have 9 because the first 3 were me testing and my wife testing to make sure the whole thing worked. So I can delete hers as well. Delete, there we go, and mine. Okay, so actually, Isabel, you're first. You're first, Isabel. Now let me just see. I did ask to make sure you don't have your phone numbers or email addresses unnecessarily on them, okay? So let's click here and let's see what happens. Am I going to get your CV? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is great. Okay, skip, accept. Doing all the cookie stuff here, right? And then can I get rid of this thing? Okay, now how? So if I put this here, let me look and see. Wait. Did she have anything? No, she's well done, Isabel. Let's see if this works. Okay, if I close that, oh come on, right? Skip, accept all. God, these cookie things so annoying. Right, okay. So here we are. Now, can I minimize that a little bit? Oh, I can maximize it. That I don't know. I want. Let's just make sure. Okay, so you are seeing this, right? This is good. How do I get rid of this? File view full screen. No. Hide tools. That's perfect. Here we go. Right. Are we all good? Let's get moving. So I'm going to try and do this swiftly. Okay. Let me see. How the hell am I going to do it swiftly? Let me think on this. Because I want to add value. Okay. I'm taking a step back. Just wait a minute. Once I've formulated my plan, then we're going to go for it. All right, here's my plan. Okay, I'm getting my clock up here. Where's my timer? Okay, and then I'm going to do a stopwatch timer, and I'm going to do, right, I'm going to try it 2 minutes, okay, and then it'll make a noise, right? Bing, ba-ding, bing, da-ding, right, okay. Start, okay, here we go. I'm going to try Isabel in 2 minutes. So, Isabel, my preference is education goes at the end, okay, especially if you've got work experience, right? Because we care about work experience first. So I'm not going to look at education first. So draft over 1,000 Islamic wills. Okay, I'd like some how much by when. So 1,000 is great, but it's 1,000 in a week is even better. So is it 1,000 over 2 years then? Isabel, think about how could you say something like on average 50 a week? Is there a way of, okay, the numbers are great, I like that, right? And my eyes immediately going to 1,003. So I think someone was asking, who was, how do you do this if you're going to do it real time? I'm drawn to numbers, okay? Promoted within 1 year to manage, this is good, that's great, client communications, like that. Okay, that comes, this bit, the paralegal bit comes across really well. Advisor, okay. Present part-time advice who can't afford legal advice. Okay, very good, very good. Any numbers in there? If I'm scanning it, Isabel, any numbers? On average, 3 clients a week. I don't know, right? Vacation scheme, sat in and provided support. Okay, drafted. I'm going to drafted 4 wills, created a 10-page report. This is good. This is good. Good. I like this. Very clean. I do like the font as well. Okay. Swimming instructor, designed and implemented personalized. Okay. Yeah, 2018, 2024. I think that's fine. I look at swimming instructor. Fine. Okay. One of the things, by the way, it's quite difficult to read capitals. Interesting thing. Okay. Achievement extracurriculars, Baker McKenzie, summarize a legal case present. Okay. I'm finding this difficult to read. I wonder bullet points. Maybe I find it. If I'm going to read it, Isabel, great. But if I'm scanning it, it's, summarize a legal case. Focus on. It says 2 sentences there. It'd be lovely if it's bullet pointed, for example. In fact, it might be easier to scan. 5 seconds. There we go. Right. Okay. It might be easier to scan if it was bullets. Let's come to education. Graduate. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. There's 2 minutes. First class honors. AAA. Very impressive. You probably still. Wait. When did you finish university? 2020. Oh, you're still in university. Fine. I was going to say you don't need A levels. Okay. Look, there's a quick one, Isabel. I think you're on track. This is looking good. Looking good. Think about capitals. Okay. Because I find that difficult to read, and there is some some research, I'm sure, that says capitals are actually very difficult to read versus upper and lowercase. Right, okay, okay. So give me feedback. How was that? Isabel? Congratulations on graduating, by the way. Like that was 2 minutes. Okay, now I think I'll tell you who's next, right? Because it's the great thing here, right? When no one's having fights. No one's great. Who is next? Is Rhea. Rhea, you're next. You're actually genuinely next. Okay. Right. So that worked. Did that work? Lash, thank you. Look, 2 minutes is good. Thank you. Are you doing, Ashwin, I'm going to do LinkedIn at the end, toward the end. Rhea, yeah, coming next week. And since I'm young and don't have much experience, how else can I fill out my CV? B7, a quick one, get experience. I know that sounds annoying, right? But actually, there is nothing better. Right, nothing better. So get some experience, get some certifications, put in some projects, go and do some special projects. I've got loads of videos, which I shall add to my website so you can actually find them. I've done tons of videos about personal projects and this kind of stuff to bulk out your CV when you don't have much. Okay, I'll find those and I'll stick them. On. Okay, so is there nothing on the CV that needs changing other than visuals? Isabel, I think it's good. If I was doing more than 2 minutes, I would come with more. I think it's looking good. Yes, I think it's good, and I like the fact I can see team leadership as well. Right? Maybe put the phrase leader, manager, people leader. Right? Yes, but if you wanted more, Isabel, I can give you more, but I was just trying to do it in 2 minutes. Okay, right. So now we've done Isabel. Now it's time for Rhea. Here we go. And we're going to do it in 2 minutes. So let's just go. Let's just check before I put it public. Oh, Rhea, come on, Rhea. What is this? Can I edit it? You got all your phone numbers and everything. What did I say, Rhea? What did I say? Right? Because look, TikTok, lucky I didn't press go live because TikTok doesn't allow this. sensibly, right? I can't put phone numbers on. Right, Rhea. Or maybe can I edit it? Can I draw it? Or maybe I can highlight it and put white all over it or something. Let's look and see. Can I okay, I think I can just delete it. Right, there you go. Can I? Will it let me delete? No. Oh, jeez. Right, okay. Rhea, sorry. Can't show it. Send it again, please. No. I know you don't mind sharing, but the terms and conditions of former banker, terms and conditions of TikTok are very clear in sharing personally identifying information, like I can phone number, right, or personal information. I think email address. You might argue that a CV is personally identifying, but actually it's we don't want to show phone numbers and stuff, right? Because the rest of it's ideally a bit generic. So Rhea, send it again if you would like me to do it. And we're going to move on to Natasha. Sorry, Rhea. That is, I think it's good form. It's good form, and I know that's annoying. But if you just send it again without your details on it, and Natasha's got no data, that's good, then I'll prioritize you. Okay, let's do Natasha. So you're next, Natasha. Okay, here we go. All right, view, and then hide tools. Right, let's get my timer. And away we go. Right, so biochemistry pharmacology graduate. Solitaire Scholar, cool. I don't know what that is. It sounds good. I don't read your personal summary because you just made it up, literally. I don't. Right. Education, I don't really care. I'm looking to experience. So I'm reading this as I would normally, right? So it's marketing intern, flow technologies. Cool. Don't know what flow is. So I'm moving on now, Natasha. I'm just trying to show you direct, right? I don't know what it is. Ground bike and coffees must be a coffee shop, I presume. But don't really know. Okay, so I can't really measure that. Climate change conference, COP25. I've heard of that. Okay, so you're an event officer. Fine. Program language. Okay, so that was something you did at Barclays. Okay. Graduate employee masterclass. All right. References available on request. Kill surprise. Yes. Right. So Natasha, I was being really rude there. Really rude. Deliberately so. Okay. What I was trying to highlight is I don't know what flow is. Now, if it's McDonald's, I know what that is. Right. If it's Coca-Cola Enterprises, I know what that is. Right. The big risk is I don't know who flow is. Right. Or PH low or whatever. Right. Okay. So give some thought. Right. To maybe one sentence, one line. Okay. Really interesting. Okay. Right. Now let me be a bit more sensible and go in. Okay. Contribute to the marketing department of Flow Technologies, a digital. Oh, right. Sorry, it does have digital. But you see, look, I just looked straight past it. I looked straight past you. Okay, because I was expecting the detail here. Idiot. Sorry, but I'm just showing you how I was reading it, Natasha. I hope that's useful. Okay. This is just one viewpoint here. Focusing on private. Okay. Increase 20% of new by working in acquisition team. Okay, cool. I've got questions for you about that 20%, but I'm pleased it's in there. I'll probably ask you about that in oh jeez, that was quick. Right, okay, that time up. Right, okay, wait a minute, let me press stop. So, look, I like the numbers here. I like what Natasha's doing here is how much by when, right? She's really putting in number, I did this. Try and time box this if you haven't. Have you time boxed it? Yeah. See, look at the time boxing here. Like, I increased customer retention by 5%. Oh, okay, really, really good. Through processing over 100 refunds as part of a price match strategy, generating over 10K in customer sales in a month, right? Over a month. Okay, this stuff we're paying attention to, right? Really cool. Now, the major risk here, Natasha, is your CV came in. I went, I don't, right? Yeah, I'm still going to I'll have a look at it, right? But it wasn't a name I didn't recognize. Flow. Okay. Now, it may well be you're applying to their competitor perfectly fine, okay? But I was being a little brutal there to try and evidence things, and high stacks come on in. Right, okay, and then Solitaire Scholar, I didn't really know what that is. I've heard it now and again, right? But you, 95 Scholars chosen for, you see, you're putting it in there, okay, the details, yeah, look, I'm being a bit of an arse. Okay, right, number one, before I finish, Natasha, a thing that winds me up chronically, and in some cases I have had serious problems with the person's CV, is if you haven't justified things. Do you see that this is different from this, right? The ruler, the the margin thing, right? Make sure it's straight, because I really worry about this. Why I worry about it is because I submitted some documents to a committee meeting for a bank, and the documents were rejected. We didn't get our £20 million because we'd formatted it incorrectly. And they said, if you can't get the formatting right, you're not having 20 million. I know this is crazy, Natasha, but there we go. Right. Okay, look, I think this is good, Natasha, right? I didn't even look at your education. Now, why I didn't and why I went past, this is just for everybody here, why I went past her personal summary is the big risk with your personal summary is you've written it. You've written it, right? See, more recently I interned at a healthcare. It's there, right? I don't really need you to tell me. Now, everyone has different views on this. Okay, there's no right answer here, but think carefully, right? What you want to be saying. One major issue let's assume I've just been past your CV, Natasha. It says here, I am seeking a commercial role in the biopharmaceutical industry. Cool. All right. Your CV's come to me at Meta, at Facebook Meta, right? And it's salary's got an extra 0 on the end. And actually, it's because we're moving into pharmaceutical, but you didn't know that. Okay. But we are not a pharmaceutical company, so Natasha doesn't want. Oh, she says okay. Well, don't put that one in the bin then. She doesn't want it. Okay, I'm being silly, Natasha, right? But these are things to think about, right? Give some thought to this, right? So if you're in a personal statement, when people can do themselves out of a job because of the personal statement. I like the CV to do the talking. Okay, right. Natasha, look, it's very high level. I can do hopefully a much better job if I was doing it one-to-one. Okay, right. So Rhea, where are you? Okay, I don't see it. I don't see it yet. Okay, so we've done Natasha. We're going to do Kusum. Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. And I'll just do the 2 minutes again. View, hide tools. Right, thank you for obfuscating stuff. That's great. And let's go. 2 minutes. Fine. Great. So this is Kusum, where it's a legal experience. Okay. I'm just going to non-legal experience. Okay. I don't know. I just call it experience. That's leaped out at me, and I'm going, oh, what? Legal experience versus, okay, right. That might make sense to you, but maybe not necessarily. It's interesting you're separating it out. Okay. There's no wrong answer here, right? I'm noticing it. Select as 1/11 students, 1 out of 11. I find that difficult to read. 1 week paid in person scheme. Internship. Reviewed possession claims, ensuring ability. Reviewed possession claims. Did you review 1? You must have reviewed 2 because it's plural. Just 2. Only 2. Only 2 Kusum. In your whole time, you only did 2 in a 1 week. Or did you do 5? Right, no, I'm being silly, okay? Right, did you do 2 or 200? Right. Drafted a child custody bundle using bundle docs, assisting a trainee solicitor in the family law sector, resulting in, right? Do think about it in every statement on a CV, right? Yeah, I did this, resulting in, did this, and created that, did, what happened, right? What happened as a result of, okay? Think about these kind of things. Proofread settlement agreements and drafted emails while shadowing an employment law associate. Look, this is okay because this is just your internship, but yeah, in a full-time role, I want to know how much by when. What are you doing? Okay, right. I hear you, Kusum. I hear you. Okay, just one. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. It's an internship, but I'm trying to give you some views on how people would read this. Successfully managed 186 good online entry clearance and set M application. What? I mean, if that's a legal thing, great, but I don't know what that means, right? It's just confusing me. 370 appeals simultaneously, ensuring meticulous document. Okay, I like that. Drafted 220. Okay, this is impressive, right? Across. So timer's up. Let me just do an extra little bit of 30 seconds here. I like the numbers in here, Kusum, right? And guys, can you see the value here? Drafted 220 cover letters. Right. Okay, Natasha. Do you see that? Like, when you've got numbers in there, it starts to come alive. You're like, all right. Because I'm looking at it thinking I can have a bit of that. If she's done that, or if he's done that, she or he has done that, they can do it for me. Right. So really think about what you're putting down. I like the drafted, successfully managed, maintained. You can designed, right? 'Cause you're doing words. Designed, right? Responsible for. Okay, right? Implemented. These are kind of words we want to hear, right? Successfully trained 5 new team members. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so look, Kusum, this is looking good, looking good. I'm worried about your non-legal experience, right? Why you're separating that out. You might want to call it, instead of non-legal experience, just voluntary experience, perhaps, right? Unless it was being paid. So treasurer, brand ambassador. Okay, you got a lot. I see what you're doing here. Okay, you've got a lot of other experience. That's nice. I like this. Okay, okay, yeah, right. Okay, I think this is looking good because the challenge I've got is I want to say more, but I want to move on. Okay, so I'm feeling a bit awkward, guys. Right, how is it working for you? How is it working for you? The faster way, okay? Because I don't think I'm doing a brilliant job. Wait, so should I keep work experience bullet points very simple or detail them? B7, it depends on the length of the CV, right? And if you've not got much there, detail them. Jessica says, I'm waiting since yesterday. Please review mine next. Bold italics, I think. Legal CVs should have separate experience. I work in legal. Okay, well, why don't we have separate bank experience? Okay, that's fine. Okay, Jessica, where are you on the list? Are you? Oh, you're right at the end, Jessica. Jeez. Okay, right. Sorry. Kusum, Elliot. Okay, you've got about 10 to go. I'm going to do them quickly then. Elliot Dixon. No, wait, Elliot. What is this, Elliot? Okay, an updated version. Okay. So this one then has got the contacts on it, has it? Yeah. Okay. I'll wait for that. I don't know. Maybe is it not? Okay. I don't see the other one. I don't see Reyes either. Okay. Maybe that's been an issue. I might need to look at that. Okay. We're going to do Shakir, and I'll just do it really. Oh, Shakir. Phone number on it. Sorry, Shakir. I was going to do you. No, I can't edit your phone number. Sorry. Corinne has got her phone number. Corinne, is that a guy or a girl? It's Corinne. It's a girl, isn't it? Anyway, Corinne has their phone number on it. Omar. Jessica, we're getting through them. Omar has got his contact details on there. Abigail. Okay, sorry, we won't be long, Jessica. Right. Abigail, we can do Abigail. Abigail Elliott. Here we go, Abigail. Right. Okay. Bang. All right. Let's get going. We'll get the timer moving. Here we are. Right. View and hide tools. Okay. Aspiring project manager. A strong 4-year background in fast-paced environments. One of the problems with these profile things is they're all the same, Abigail. Right? Okay. I'm surprised that you don't. Obviously, you have a strong and fast-paced and you take initiative, right? And confident, enthusiastic, energetic. This is a lot of the problem with this stuff. Is it when you've got 10 CVs, it all looks the same, right? So actually, that's why I like just going straight into employment history or experience, right? And actually, education, that doesn't matter so much if you've got experience. Okay, so that's why I always like to go Abigail, employment history, or Abigail, and just straight into company names. Okay, right? But it's your choice. There's no wrong answer. I'm just giving you some perspective here. Okay, so operations support officer, art music. Okay, so I like the fact there's numbers in here, right? This is good because I'm looking for how much by when here, Abigail. Right? What's the output? What do we get? If I'm hiring you, what do I get? So I want to see what you've done with somebody else. Who else has taken a chance on you? Give me a hint to the kind of stuff you've been doing. What are the outcomes, right? So we've got some good outcomes here, right? Cool. Now that is March 22, so 2 years. I'm willing to bet if you and I sat down, if you've been doing this full time, Abigail, I think we can pull out even more valuable comments here, all right? Because I'd like to see managed, implemented, more doing phrases. So you've oversaw an event budget of 1,400 quid once in 2 years, right? Or not, right? Because there is a risk here, but this looks quite limited if you're doing it full time for 2 years. Or was this not full time? Okay. There's time's up. It's a freelance job. Okay, fine. It's good. Right, let me quick look down here, and you're back at art music here. Okay, a little bit of feedback on the font size, right? People like me, if it's going to older people, sometimes our eyesight's a bit bad, right? Don't have it too small. I think that's nice. Now, the way I expect to read CVs, this is just me, is it's left justified and the dates are on the right. There's no wrong answer here, right? But I think this is nice. Look, I don't know so much about the skills, right? Because see, Abigail, I like to get skills from the CV, right? So if I said to you, where is organization evidenced here, right? Now I can see the word organized, right? But then you could use another 1 or 2 bullet points here, rather than just say organization, leadership, communication, budget management. If you've got my attention, you've got some time, right? You've got the 15 seconds while I'm looking at your CV and scanning it, right? Maybe you could put in a few more bullet points rather than just skills, right? Just orphaned on their own. Just a perspective. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me move on. Thank you, Abigail. I'm feeling a bit awkward because I'm doing them really quickly, but let's just see. Here we go. We're getting through them. This is Amit, who has left his details on there. Okay, let's go to Ryan, who has left his details on there. Let's go to Alicia. Gosh, it's going to be quick. Okay, Alicia has left her details on there. Chris. Okay. Has Chris? What is it? What Chris has got the program, or I don't know. What's the Gen Z thing for saying Chris got the message? I don't know. Abigail, 1 page or 2. Look, I don't mind. Some people get really anal, right? And so it must be 1 page. I'm quite happy with 2 or 3. I don't really mind. It's about the content that matters to me. Away says, is having a personal summary okay if you're wanting an apprenticeship? It's perfectly fine. There's no wrong answers here, guys, right? But it's just, it's important to think about how you're coming across, okay? Is it failed the message? Is that what you say? Right. You're in for apprenticeships. What is a good example of a CV structure? B7, normal structure, right? Name, experience, education, right? Yeah, apprenticeships. They're gonna want you to have experience. Okay, right. Let's go to Christopher. They're gonna want to see your experience as well. So here we go, Christopher. 2 minutes. A GIS specialist, hardworking geography graduate. Okay. Disciplined through education and developed through 5 paid roles. Okay. See, the interesting thing here, Christopher, it's okay to have this profile, but guess what? I can read. Okay, right? So if I'm being a little direct, this is wasting my time, right? Unless you're telling me something really new, right? I think it's quite useful to say I'm looking to relocate for this role, but I don't know if you have to have it on here, right? Eager to pursue a career in environment and infrastructure. Cool, right? Well, unfortunately, your CVs come here, and we don't do environment and infrastructure. We do telecoms, so I'm not going to hire you. Just highlighting that when you put this in, right? When you put this in, it's perfectly fine if that's the only thing you'll accept, and it must be an environment and infrastructure. But there is a risk that. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, lifeguard, Churches College. Okay, right. So I'm looking for 24. Right. I'm really confused with this one here, Chris, and that's because I'm expecting it to go in reverse order by date. So I'm expecting to see 2024 up the top, right? So I'm wondering why. It looks like you've done nothing for 4 years, right? That's not accurate. It's just you've put that right. So I want to put it the other way around. 24, 22. It starts from 24. Okay. So we'll come down here, right? So club captain, interim, university football, right? Fine, that's cool, that's good. Where's your actual work experience? Anything? Where are you being paid? This one, crop analyst at Bartholomew's, right? That you're being paid for. And catering assistant you're being paid for, yeah. This one you're being paid for. Right, you see, I'm having to do a lot of work here now, right? So break down what's voluntary, okay, and what's paid for, right? So I've got an idea here, right? Okay, right. I conducted multiple tests on crop. Okay, what do I get if I hire you, Chris? Okay, what do I get? Now, that's 2 minutes. You're lucky to get 15 to 20 seconds on a CV, guys. 15 to 20 seconds, right? So that's 2 minutes. And Chris, I was really confused with yours. Now, look, there's no right or wrong answer here, right? You might say, I I could be more right than some others just because I have got some particular. I probably have more experience than most of you. That doesn't mean I'm better, right? Just means I'm more experienced, and I can say, oh, it usually works this way. There's no right or wrong answer here, guys, right? But what I'm trying to do here, Christopher, is especially with your particular CV, is format that just a little bit differently, okay? And then I would also be looking to see what, with the crop analyst work that you did, how can you bring it? Yeah, that I think is probably the most important experience you've got, I think, right? Because that's actually stuff to do with geography and things that you want to be doing, right? Whereas catering assistant is less, right? So that one, you might want to give that 6 bullet points, talking about how amazing you were and what you achieved, what you did, right? So that I can then go, I like that. That's what I want. I want that as well. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So we've got volunteering here, but volunteering, isn't that what you were doing with the club captain or at the university, or weren't you? Or were you being paid for that? Don't know. And yeah, referees, everyone says available on request. I don't know if you need to bother with that. Okay, right. But sometimes it's nice to have it. Okay, nice one, Chris. Let's move on. We're going to do K or Kevin. Or are we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are, because Kevin has no details. Jessica, in case you're worrying, we're rapidly approaching you. Where are you? You're about 10. About 10. Yeah, about 10. We're at 15, and you're 26, Jessica. If you're Jessica Fito. Okay. Let me just see. Rhea, has yours come? I don't know. Oh, it's coming again, Rhea. It's coming again. Okay, so we'll do you next. Right. So let's do Kevin. View hide tools. Here we go. 2 minutes. Right. So education, right. Okay. This is it's quite difficult to read, Kevin. You got lots of big bolds and underlines and stuff, and capital letters. I find that this is me finding that difficult. I'm like, okay, so what are you? Okay, your bonus points in my view for not having a profile, right? But yeah, so I coming to look at your latest thing, which is MG Construction Payroll Officer Administrator. You've been there a year. Is that full time, or are you studying? When's he finishing? Sheffield. Did you finish July? Okay, so I don't know. Right, what? 17th of July. I don't. Okay, so Kevin, your CV's on the pile, the maybe but not pile. Okay, I'm just confused. Okay, now if I've only got 3 CVs, I'm going to sit and read it, Kevin. Okay, but if I've got more, right, I'm confused. Okay, because what does 17th of July mean? Right, I'm trying to figure out. Are you studying or not? Right. So if it says 27 or 26 or 25, I know you're still studying. Okay, no. That's when I graduated, on the 17th of July. Okay. All right. That's very, very accurate. Right. Okay. Oh, God, that's difficult. Okay, so wait a minute. So you're payroll administration. What was your degree in? Bioengineering. Okay, academic tutor. Cool. Right, fine. So I only got so pay. Wait. So you finished in right. You graduated last year, and you've been doing a payroll job for a year. Right. Okay. And I only get 1 bullet point. So the most important thing to me, right? The most important thing to me on your CV is what have you been doing recently? Right. It's 2 minutes there. Now, Kevin, the strong risk here. Strong risk is I find it confusing. It's just me, but you can try this with other people, right? But you make sure they do it really quickly. And it's ideal if they don't really know you that well, if they're looking at your CV, okay? So you've given me 1 sentence. No, okay, 2 sentences, right? Okay, for the most important thing, right? And you've given me tons more. Like, you're using a lot of space here to talk about these volunteers. The volunteering is very impressive. Which ones are you most proud of? So leadership activities, guys, there's a lot here, right? Okay, your heart. So it's okay, right? But you've been in work for a year, okay? So I want to know how good you are. Unless this is just a job that you don't really want to highlight, okay? So there's a number of things to think about here, Kevin. Okay, right. I hope this is semi-useful, right? Okay, let's go for Dua. Okay. Oh, let me just check. No, we're not doing Dua. Dua Al Nashash. Details are in there. It's a bit easier tonight. I didn't expect everyone to send the CV on its own. Okay, Alicia Yao. We'll do you, Alicia. Right, so I can't do your CV if your phone number's on it because I can't edit it and I can't be showing your phone number and these details. Right, so Alicia, 7-edit founder. So this is married all. Okay, 40% profit, 60%, 6 months, 30 quarterly. Okay, I'm feeling Alicia's on it. Okay, she's doing that tool for a year now. I'm looking down because she says she's doing it full, but it's not a full-time role, I presume, because I looked down. My eye went immediately from this one, which is very impressive, Alicia. Right, I'm reading this, seeing the numbers, great. Okay, and then I'm coming straight down to see you're finishing next year, so you're in uni. Okay, fine. So I have to balance 7-edit. Okay, but this is very impressive. Okay, now I am also clear that profit margin of 40%. If that was on £100, great. If it was £100,000, even better. Right, it doesn't matter. But I'm just showing that. I'm highlighting that we need to be thinking about. I didn't do my timer. That we need to be doing. Percentages can be. I'm aware of it. Okay, so I'm suspect. Scrock Fredo, accounting assistant, maintained. Okay, how long was this? Okay, 2 months. This was just internship or something. Okay, was that if that was an internship, Alicia, then say so, right? Otherwise, there was something wrong because you joined and then left after two months. McDonald's, great. McDonald's is really useful, right? I love the numbers, Alicia. Really good, right? 150 efficiently handling 150 customers per shift, 100% accuracy rate. This is good, right? It makes me feel good. It makes me feel as Alicia is switched on, right? I got that immediately from the CV, and the fact she's using numbers here, right? And being quite precise. Okay, so I'm forming a really good view over a minute or two already. Okay, simple CV, nice and straightforward. Women of the City magazine interest, so it's economics intern, front crew. So yeah, think about the accounting assistant, right? Sorry, I just saw in chat. Darman fan page says this is fascinating ASF. I think that's really good news. Nice one. Marcel says I'm cooked. I know what that means now because someone explained to me in a video ages ago. Right, so let's. I think this is good, Alicia. I think really nice. See, you got a bit of space here. You got a little bit of space here. Why don't you add another bullet point or two, right? Where appropriate. You can even tell me. I love the fact you've been given an Amos Prize. Okay, but I don't know what that means. Okay, sounds great, an Amos Prize. You've actually got some space to show off, right? Because once I've scanned and thought, okay, this one, she seems accurate. She seems focused, right? There's a timer over. I'm then going to sit and read, right? You go into the, yes, I'll look at this pile, right? So you might want to use more space here, Alicia, but nice. Now, interestingly, Alicia doesn't have a profile. That kind of, hi, I'm just telling you stuff that you already can find out, I think that's interesting, Alicia. Nice work. Okay. Corin, I'll get that. And sorry, Corin, I wasn't sure if... I was thinking of Emma Corin, I think. So sorry about that. Okay, fine. Right. Let's now... we've done Alicia. Prasanna. Oh, click. Bang. View. Hide tools. This is okay. We can use Prasanna's. Great. Bang. Okay, so London South Bank Accounting Finance, you finished, I think. South Bank University, right? It is a university, I think. You might want to say that. I think it is a university, isn't it? That's school, fine. Employment history. Okay. So I'm, 7, 18, 9. I like to see, okay, so wait a minute. Other employment history. So employment history. Analyze. Right. So, right. I'll put that one over there. Okay. Prasanna. Obviously, I got confused. Next. Now, If I've got confused and there's 3 CVs, I'm going to sit and look. If there's any more, next, right? And if you're wondering, guys, why you don't get replies from people, right? Because it's so difficult nowadays, right? I forgot the timer again. Please remind me. I forgot the time. Anyway, okay, let's try. Focus. Right, Prasanna, come on. Right. So, other employment history, and then employment history. So you've got is this like accountant's employment history, and then the other stuff, right? This is really old. So the first thing you're showing me on employment history is really old. I'm looking at your education. I just don't care about your education because it's later on, right? I really care about what can you do for me, right? And education that comes later, in my view. Just my view. So I'm straight into assistant accountant, but that was old, right? So the current thing you're doing is event supervisor, night security group. Led event logistics and crowd management for what? Developed leadership skills. Okay, right. Now, let me be a little rude here, Pirasana, right? Did you lead the event logistics and crowd management for 20 toddlers having a party, right? Or was it for a football stadium? Right? I don't know. Maybe it says here somewhere, but I don't. Okay. But one presumes it wasn't for toddlers because you're managing a team of stewards. Prasanna, how many? 3 or 300? Okay, right? Coordinate with stadium management, nice. Improve VIP guest experiences and streamline entry and exit procedures for 1 VIP. Okay, 7. Look, I'm being silly here, Prasanna, right? But just give me more, right? Now, what I'm doing here, I'm trying to be emotional to try and get create a reaction in you, Pirasana, right? Okay, because I want you to go, that's frustrating, right? So that you go, okay, but I'm hoping you're getting my point, which is give me more, right? This is clearly great experience, right? Serious responsibility. I can read between the lines, but don't make me read between the lines. Tell me how flipping good you are, okay? So this is night security group are doing something for some, I would presume, some really impressive events, right? Okay, or big events, okay? But you're not giving me much to go on here, right? Pirasana, clearly you're taking lots of responsibility. We're not showing it here, okay? Okay, time's up there. But so you saw I got a little bit confused with his employment history and then other employment history. There'll be where does it say thousands? Oh, thousands of attendees. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I missed it. So I'm just being. This is the risk. The risk, Aaron. Thank you for highlighting that. So it is thousands of attendees. Okay. One of the reasons. Let me try. So yeah, that's embarrassing if I missed it. Okay. Right. But you know what? Put in thousands. Put in numbers because I scan for numbers like every other person reading CVs. Okay. And I'm embarrassed that I missed that. But I missed it because I'm scanning it. Right. And you know what? It's your problem, not mine. Now, what I mean by that is if I'm the idiot, and Aaron, thanks for highlighting this, right? Because it's embarrassing, right? But you know what? I'm right. What I mean is, if I missed it, then that's Pirasana's problem. It's me going, they don't do any, I don't, next, right? So thousands would be better, right? Like a 25,000 or 1,500, right? The figure 1,500, I could scan it and see it, right? I think that's better. Okay, right. Let me stop there. Pirasana, thank you. Let's come to Faizan. Let's have a quick look. Yep. Okay, this is Mohammed. Bang, bang, bang. High tools. Okay. A passionate, hardworking individual. Now, we have 276 passionate and hardworking individuals in the chat right now, Mohammed. Okay? Right? I think the fact you're taking a gap year is useful for me to know this. I'm using this time to gain strong foundations. This is great. Okay, cool. Ready to contribute through his passion. Okay, right, fine. So this is why I don't like profiles. Just, straight into experience. And Beasley Insurance, London, September. Okay, it's okay, but if you're going to do it the way that everyone expects to read it, it is, the dates are on the right. Okay, dates are on the right. Okay, obtain valuable knowledge through a live simulation of job. Okay, so what was this? Beasley Insurance, was that like a day thing, a live simulation? What, like 1 day or a day? I don't know. So I'm going to discount that. December, gained insight into banking process, got to network, HSBC. Insight into banking. I think that's just, I don't think that's experience. That's just a thing you've gone to, right? Discounting that. Play with me, Mohammed, right? Play with me, okay? Unique Oxford University, 4-day residential. Okay, so this is not work, right? This is not work. This is stuff that you've been studying. It's okay. Fine. Private tutor is work, okay? So actually, these are experiences that you've had, and there's a big debate. There's a big debate on whether you should be including these insight into banking days and things as experience, as work experience, okay? Because you can see me, Mohammed, I'm going down the list, going, what? Sorry, hold on a minute, yeah, bang. I'm going down the list going, no, because I want to know what you've done, okay, rather than you staring at a screen, okay? Now, this is the negative of some of these insight days, these virtual insight days. It's you, I don't mean to be naughty, right, and rude, and this is not targeted at Mohammed, but I see this all the time. I've done this. I've done JP Morgan Insight Day. That's cool. You sat and watched Teams, right, or you sat and watched Zoom, and you will have learned stuff. Great, okay, but it's not work experience, right? Whereas private tutor is work experience, right? Because you can't just sit there and watch that on Teams, right? And do a few little remote activities. You've got to do it, right? So give some thought to how this comes across, right? Okay, so successfully boosted students' performance by 3 grades. Which students? How many? Aaron, does it say how many? Okay, by using Excel, track each student's progress. Okay, all right. Okay, there's a timer. All right, okay, right. Look, it's good you've got that, right? Projects, this is good, right? Because if you don't have that much experience, it's good to start creating projects, right? Junior data, okay, I complete it, right? Right, so you're an apprentice here, Mohammed. Yeah, I would restructure this a little bit, because there is a risk that I take the completely wrong approach. Okay, and I just think that this one doesn't matter. This is just 4 days study. He's got 2 years being a private tutor. That's key, right? And then I think you could probably say more about that responsibility. Yeah, you track. So you've done at least 2 students apparently. Okay. Fine. All right. Okay. Right. Let's take that. Let's come out. Okay. Thank you, Mohammed. Bang. Bang. Okay, Walid. Right, put this in. Oh, wait a minute. I should check. Yeah, good enough. He has obfuscated the... Right. Professional summary. Results-oriented data professional. Skilled in integrating complex, innovative data-driven. I don't really know what to make of that. I mean that nicely, Walid. Okay, because all of this, like I want to go and look at it, right? If you're results oriented, show me the results, right? And guess what? You are, right? I like this. Led integration, the migration of integrations, reduce issues by 25%. My eyes are jumping ahead already. 30%, 30%, 50%, 40%. Now, I'm a little suspect about these very clean numbers here. Achieved a 30% reduction, right? And a 40%. So I'm going to ask you about this, right, in interview, okay? Because I'm like, really, right? Very round figures here. So you might don't just use percentages, right? You could use by 5 weeks on average, or reduced onboarding time from 30 days to 2 days, right? Because it does. I do worry about just those figures there, right? But this is great. Okay, so 2 years integration developer, right? Department for Correctional Services, Adelaide. Nice. Okay, same company, right? Okay, fine. Implemented Power BI or enhanced data governance. Okay, now I've got a problem with you, Walid. Now I don't believe you. Okay, enhanced data governance across the organization by 50%. Don't believe that, right? By what measure? Okay, so now we've got a problem. I love the fact you got numbers in here, okay? But I'm now thinking, really? Ensured 100% data extraction efficiency. Yeah, it looks like you just forced yourself to put 100% in there. Okay. All right, think about these numbers. Okay, think about how you come. But otherwise, I think you've got some good figures here in here. Clearly, got some great experience. Okay, you're still in Adelaide, right? So, fine, great. Okay, just trying to scan. Okay, fine, great. Personal attributes. I don't know about personal attributes because let me get that from your CV and references available in request. Yeah, of course they always are, right? Okay, look, Walid, think about that. I would be. There is a risk your CV's in the wrong pile now. Okay, because I started strong. Okay, but think on that, right? Okay, let's move on. Okay, Max. Oh yeah, so I forgot about Rhea. Sorry, Rhea. Sorry. We were going to do right. Okay, so Max is next, right? But Rhea was, where is it? Rhea, here we go. Right. Just checking, Rhea. Just checking. Redacted. Here we go. Right. Thank you for reminding me. I am. Sorry, Rhea. Sorry. And thank you. I was just kind of over it. Right, okay. Audran is asking, have I received it? I don't see your name. If that's your name, Audran, I don't see it. Okay. Right. Okay. So, Rhea, here we go. An all-round marketer with hands-on experience, navigating. Okay. So, right. So Rhea is saying she's got a meticulous eye for detail. Right. So the problem here is it says Rhea. Okay. That's why I really don't like these profiles. I really don't like them. Okay. You make your own decisions, guys, right? But if you're gonna have one, make sure it's something that's gonna add, okay? Because it says who, show me. Oh, okay, so now I've got to work, right? Because I'm completely suspect, right? Until I see it, and then if I'm really impressed, I'll then get you in for interview and ask you about it, okay? And just see how much creativity is going on, right? So meticulous eye for detail. Don't tell me it, show me it. Right, okay. You are committed to furthering your knowledge. All right, says who? Right, says you. Okay, right. All right. And you're keeping yourself up to date with trends. Like, I'm being silly here, Rhea. Okay, right. But think about this language, okay? Because I actually am reading it. Okay. Let me just make sure I've got the timer on here. Bang, bang. Not that one. Yeah. So moaning, yes, I remember this one. Leading good moaning campaign. Yeah, don't see any numbers here. Okay, I do want to see numbers, right? Just like what we saw with Mohammed. Yeah, no, Walid. Marketing FTC. Okay. The Rain Store. I see some click-through rates and some numbers here, right? But not in the latest one, right? So that'd be good. Fine. Leadership voluntary roles. Okay. References available upon request. Right. So everybody puts this. Why do you put this? Obviously. Maybe you just have to. Right. Okay. Rhea, this last one, Rhea, that's the one you focus on. Okay. It's the current one. Okay. The current one and the second one typically are the ones I'm looking for the detail on, right? The rest of them you can be a bit more summary in. I want to see a little bit more numbers and a little bit more how much by when, please. Right. So there we go, Rhea. Is there anything else I should be saying? I think you're better. Rhea, I think you're better than this. Meaning, I think you aren't capturing what you've been doing in the CV. Right, it's very difficult, and it's easy to say it, right, and it's difficult to tease it out, right. And I do a lot of work with people to say, like, okay, how many people, and how about this, and what about that, to ask questions that actually you're all, by the way, all of it, really good, okay. Don't think for a minute that you're not good. You are, right. It's how you explain it. How you explain it is really important. And I feel that you aren't really explaining this that well, Rhea. And the amount of people, there's a timer up there, the amount of people who phone it in, right, who just go, oh, that'll do. Like, no. This is selling you, right? And if you're not selling yourself, nobody else is. Okay, right? So, Rhea, I'd like you to think about this and look, get some good perspective, good advice. Maybe sit down with some other people, right? And just say, look, I think there's more you can be adding here, right? Because look, you say managing budget. Okay, what, 5 quid, 20 quid, 100 quid, right? Over what time period, right? Do you see what I mean, right? Coordinating with cafes. How many cafes? 5? 3? 300? Okay, right. Right. Handling logistics. What does that mean? Does that mean that you just posted three leaflets, or did you? What does it mean? Okay, just so you see what I mean. So it's how you bring this out, guys, on your CV. It's really important, right? And 99.99999% of the time when I sit with someone and I talk through CVs, it's like you've given up. Some of you, right? You say, "Oh, I just put this down. Oh, I asked ChatGPT. No, come on." Right, so I think it is really, really, really important. Okay, right. So Rhea, there we go. We got there in the end. Right. Next is G. Rushworth. Let's go. Okay. What is happening here? Right. G. Rushworth just says LSE. Right. Okay. It's just LSE I've got. That's just a big logo saying LSE, so sorry. Dua is back again. Here we go. Dua is back again. Right. Is this? Oh, it might be a different Dua. Okay, 2 minutes. Go. Right. View. High tools. Results driven. Quelle surprise. Really, Dua? Really? Okay. How many results driven have we had this evening? Okay. Proficient implementing advanced. Yeah, it's great. Known by whom? Who's known? I'm known for effectively. Says who? Right? Says who? Right. So, what I want to do is I want all this stuff is show me it in the CV. Okay. You choose whether you have a summary or not. Okay. There's no wrong answer here. Right. I'll just give you my perspective here. Proven ability. Where? Oh, I've got to go and find it. So this is you saying it. Okay. Now I know, in fairness to Dua, this just does it does say summary. Okay. In fairness. Okay. I like the fact there's a 20 in here, numbers, right? So key achievements, interesting. Okay, right. Reduce security incidents by 20% through proactive. Okay, 20% over what period of time, right? If it's 20% over 10 years, right? 20 sounds like a round figure. Okay, you may, it. Yeah, I think it's okay, right? Cut incident response time by 30%. Okay, again, yeah. I'm really going to ask you about this because it doesn't feel. Right, over what period, how much by when, right? Improve system stability performance by 10% through the management of Windows servers and group. Okay, now I think you're being creative. Okay, because I know this stuff, right? You increased stability by 10%, as measured by what? Dua. Okay, so this is how I'm thinking about things, okay, right? Okay, let's come into experience. Get on solutions, Luton, okay. Manage Palo to general, okay. Improving network security by 50%. Look, figures are really good, okay, but the risk is if you're someone who knows a little bit, right, and I've done a lot of technology and technical stuff, I would be saying, says who, right? Says who, right? I'd be asking you about this. The worst case is, I think, a bit creative, okay? Let me just, the timer's gone there. Vulnerability assessments is good. Right, you don't have to have percentages on every single bullet point, no, because it's beginning to make it look as though you're putting them in to have them there, Dua, right? So think about how it's coming across. I am worried now, okay? Spearheaded cloud security management, okay, yeah. Now, there's a lot of white space, which is nice, but you're also using. I mean, you could widen the margins a little bit and maybe take the bullet point down a little bit, just so we can quickly scan it on one page. Skill highlights, yeah, okay. No, fine. All right. Look, I've been silly. I was being silly deliberately, and guys, I've only got a few minutes here. I'm trying to do a CV, so it's not just George. I hear you, but all I got was a logo, unfortunately. I don't know how that happened. Right, Dua, good luck and thank you. And look, I'm sorry I'm having to do this quickly. Right, Jessica, you're 4 away if Jessica's still with us. Um, feeling for poor Jessica. Right, okay, let's just check we can do RNAV. Yes, we can. Right, bang. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Okay. Right, and those of you who are asking about LinkedIn, we are going to do LinkedIn. We're going to do LinkedIn. Just we're prioritizing CVs at the minute, so probably we'll do another 20 minutes CVs and then we'll do LinkedIn. Okay. Ivan saying, did I get you, Ivan? Yes, I did. Yeah. We might even be able to get through them. I don't know. Let's look and see. Okay, so I've got some other ideas though. If I don't get through them. Okay, so RNAV, fine. Marketing. Yeah. Okay. I find this. I don't. Yeah. I don't know about this bit. RNAV. Results driven marketing. Results driven. So, guys, look. I need to. I'll start the timer in a minute, but I want to make a comment now. Okay. Are you getting bored yet? I mean this constructively and nicely. Okay. Because do you see how it can get very difficult very quickly reading CVs? You might think your CV's easy to read and really cool and really good, but when you've got dozens of them, right, and that's typically the reality. It all begins. You're like, what? Is there anything different here? Is there anything different, right? RNAV, you put keywords to get through the ATS. Cool, all right. But the ATS is working to make sure that if you're putting keywords in, it will discount this, right? It's just a nightmare, right? Fair point, man. And if it's working, great, okay. But you also have to think carefully about the human eventually reading it, okay. Adept at driving. View my. I like the link. That's good. Okay. Technical skills. This is I straight to work experience for me. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Louis Vuitton, of course. Arnav. Yeah. Okay. Right. Arnav, this is good. 16 stores, 20 million revenue. Okay. Now, do you see Dua? If you're still there, do it 7 times through. Right. ROI of 7 times. It's just different figures, different types of figures. Right. It's good to have the figures in there. Right. This is great. Okay. Coordinate planning and execution of global private events. Okay. How many global private events? Aligned to EMA strategy. Yeah, fine. Customer personal based cohort analysis. Yeah, fine. Capital S on Salesforce if I'm being really picky. Okay. Official wardrobe. Okay. 25% like this. Okay, I'm looking at the 60,000. Okay, Arnav, the numbers are good. This is cool. I think it's good actually. I'm trying to think of it. I think it's good. Yeah. Okay. References available on request, says everybody. Fine, that's okay. Look, I think this is good, Arnav. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Right. Arnav, we have also done your LinkedIn, so I'm gonna move on to Elliot Dix. Now, Elliot, Elliot's gonna do very quickly because we've done Elliot. Elliot, who was screaming blue murder. I didn't check. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Come on. I can even see you. Okay. Can we? Oh, jeez. Elliot, come on. Okay. There we go. Right. Hide. Okay. So we'll do this very quickly. I have a passion for improving processes. I can't be bothered to read this stuff. Right. You give me 2 paragraphs in a personal profile. Okay. So Elliot, I'm just being direct here, right? Just I am confident that the skills will be successful in your organization. Really? Next. Okay, some of these stuff, when I read some of these things, I get really right. And if you think, I would hope to think I'm a nice chap generally, right? Okay, but others in my team are very, very direct. Delete. Okay, so think about how you're coming across in these things. So Fanwave Digital. Okay, Elliot. Strategy development. If you're going to put, you could do, right, make it all bold then, right? Operations planning, bold. Process improvement, bold. Performance management, bold. Compliance and risk management, bold, right? Direct my attention, my IC. Collaborating with the executive. No, I don't collaborating, right? What are you doing? What are they get? What's doing? What have you achieved? What are the outputs? Translating the company's strategic goals. Right, you do that once. Right, target setting. Right, I need a little bit more here, Elliot. Right, identifying opportunities. Okay, 2 opportunities. Right, how many? This is so you've been doing it for 2 years. Right, or July, almost 2 and a bit years. How many opportunities? I identified opportunities. Right, see how I read this, Elliot. And when I'm getting a little bit bored, you can see, right, like, how many CVs we've done? We've done 10, 15 CVs. I'm like, right, you go, oh, gee, no, right. Do you see how people get really tired? Right, it doesn't matter what you've written. Okay, now I'm starting picking holes in things. Okay, so how many opportunities? Working with a C-suite. Who in the C-suite, or is it everybody? Fair enough if it is. Compliance risk. Okay, leadership, culture management, developing and implementing strategies. Right, like what? Like what? Okay, so it's all right to say this, but such as, right? Give me a hint. Okay, because now it just looks like you cut and paste your job spec. Right, just do some strategies and do some operations thingies and do some. Right, think about how what you're saying here. What do I get? Right, because this doesn't tell me anything that I get from hiring you. Okay, what have you achieved? Okay, okay, all right. Let's stop there, Elliot. Because we've done you already, AJ, and then guess what? It's famous Jessica. Super famous Jessica. Jessica, tell me you haven't put your phone number on your on your CV. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Right, AJ, you're next. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Right, here we go. Right, AJ, CFAT, nice. Okay. Oh, that's your little qualification thingy. You can scan the QR code. Right, great. Is that important? I mean, I suppose it is. I suppose it is. But you can maybe stick at the end. All right. Okay. Kajla Limited. Property portfolio and construction. Hounslow. Gosh, it's quite difficult to read the dates here. 1801, 2023 to 28th. Oh, jeez. Right. Okay. AJ, let's just tell you how many CVs I've done here. Right. We are on number 41. Row 41. Jeez, are we really? Wow. We're on row 41, but actually row 40, because 1 is the on my little spreadsheet. Right, AJ, you're number 40 of the CVs that I've been reviewing this evening, and can you? This is normal, right? Okay, and you can see how very quickly I go. I can't be bothered. Next, because you didn't do it the way I'm expecting, right? You didn't do it right. 1801. You mean January? January 20. I don't need specific dates. 18th. Did you start on the 17th or the 18th? Right? That's really important. I don't care. Right? Nobody cares. Just say January to June. Okay? January 23 to June 24. Now, little silly things like this, right? It makes it very difficult. And then if it's a human, just goes next, right? Okay, quarterly loans. I forgot to do the timer. Hold on. Oh, no, I have done the timer. Good. Okay, brilliant. Quarterly reports and interest rates. Quarterly reports and interest rates. Sorry, do you mean you wrote them, produced them? Quarterly reports and interest rates and expectations to reflect potential portfolio. Okay, so I very quickly, AJ, I'm just going to put yours at the bottom and go, I didn't. Okay, that's a strong risk here, AJ, right? What's quite useful here is we're 1 hour, 20 minutes in, and I've done your CV number 40, and you can see right, the risk, great if you're the first CV I'm reading in the day, right? So give some thought to the language you're using here, right? Your advised director in favor of remortgaging. Okay, all right, yeah, good. But that's the only thing you did in a year and 6 months. Is that right? I got 3 lines. You didn't really do that much, it looks like. Okay. Negotiate and source contractors for housing involving savings in excess of 3K over 18 months. All right. Okay. I don't. That doesn't sound big to me. Maybe I'm being rude. Maybe I'm a little bit tired, AJ. Give some thought to this one. Okay. Billing administrator, DX networks. Presenter changes. Why is this? To ensure? Why I don't know why there's a link there. Aspects of role voluntary performed alongside. I don't care. Next. No, don't worry about it. Stop. Okay. Right, AJ, I would just be presenting this differently. I think the content's okay. I would strongly advise if you're being a property loans advisor, the 3 bullet points there. I think there's a lot more you could be saying about you, right? I think you are way better. I'm reading between the lines here, way better than what's been written here. Are you only worth 3 bullet points that don't really say too much, right? I think there's a lot more you were doing, right? I'm sure there is. Okay. Hey S, come on in. Hello. Right. So projects. Just okay, yeah, that's the government economic service. That's impressive. Okay, but I'm like, how independent research assessed by 2 formula GS. Okay, so is this? Are you doing it for them or so? Again, okay, AJ, I'm not sure. This see, it's great, but I'm like, okay, there's more to discuss here. More to discuss. Okay, right. Look, I need to move on, AJ, but I think there is. I think you can present yourself even better, even better. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Fine. Guess who's next? Someone called Jessica. Someone called. She's been waiting. You're 42 or 41, Jessica. And I just saw a phone number. It's okay. She's taking it off. Taking it off. Right. Okay. Here we go. Poor Jessica has been very frustrated with me, and I really appreciate you, Jessica, for your patience. Okay. So, right. I am happy that I'm going straight in to Jessica's CV, and she's not presenting me with some creative nonsense about how amazing she is, and she's positive and an energetic achiever and all that, right? In the summary, okay? There's nothing wrong with this, okay? Wait and see my resume. I have a retail job, but I'm not adding that on my resume, not relevant. Okay, fine. So you want to be data, right? A quick thing, Jessica, what you can do is under your name, put data scientist, right? It's under your name. Right, Jessica Fito, data scientist. Okay, it's just a quick trick, right? Because it puts it right in the person reading. Oh, okay, that's what she's doing, or that's what she wants to be. That's what you're presenting yourself as. Okay, so Oxygen, what is it? So have you said what it is? Okay, what is it? And big it up, Jessica. Right. So Oxygen is a leading provider of, I don't know. Right. Okay. But it helps me understand who they are and what you're doing in there. Right. If it's Google, I know what Google is. Okay. But I don't know what Oxygen is. Analyze social media data in Python. Nice. Leading to 15%. Okay. All right. I probably want to ask you a bit more detail on that, but I'll run with it. Okay. Good. Good to see the numbers in there, Jessica. Develop the tool to quantify the financial impact of 2D tool. How did you develop the tool, Jessica? How long did it take? How's the team using it? Are there anything more you can say about that? That's very impressive. Coordinated with IT and CTO, nice. C-level experience, good. Instructed or working with the CTO, I would say, sounds even better, right? CTO requested, right? Or charged by, or responsible, or the CEO asked me to, essentially, right? Even better. Improving user engagement, platform efficiency as measured by. Okay, says who, right? Created detailed documentation reports. How many documents, reports? 40 of them across a 2-month period. Okay, right. Design a self-assessment tool for HR employees using Dana tools. Improving well-being analysis accuracy by 40%. Okay, that sounds like a big figure, but you might want to explain that a little bit more. Contributed a Forbes featured report. So okay, it was featured in Forbes. Very impressive. And training 5 new interns. I think there's probably more you could say there. And in fact, if you're looking for a data role, I would take this one and add a few more points here, Jessica, just to bring out that you're flipping awesome. Okay, let's come to marketing data analyst for Oshi.ai or AL. Is that an A or A1? Don't know. Oh, Albania, AL. Improved customer engagement by 20% through target marketing. Okay, yeah. Utilized SQL and Power BI. Nice. By 30%. Cool, good, like that, fine. Okay, timer's up there. Dress for less, fine. Put some numbers in the dress for less. Data analyst, great. Analyze project. Put some numbers in this one as well. Okay, because it supports it. So you're coming across well here, Jessica. You are coming across well. That's great. Okay, like the fact there's some certificates here. Google Digital Marketing Certificate is impressive, and the PM course, very impressive. Those are really good. Nice, Jessica. Excellent. Okay, I like the fact there's a link to your portfolio, GitHub. In fact, did you mention? Have you mentioned GitHub in the text? Yeah, throw in GitHub somewhere, right? Because I only see it when I click on the link. Okay. And now you could even, if I'm splitting hairs now, Jessica, just because you did wait a little while, I would just say, just put the email and then the phone number. You can just put one of those kind of lines. It's nice to see little graphics and stuff, but maybe that's a little bit unnecessary. Don't overdo it. I think because I think you're looking good. This CV looks very well. Reads very well. Now I haven't been looking at numbers and stuff here, but how come you finished February 22? Some people really are focused on this. So you took a year and then what? So just think about how you're explaining that. That might be your other role that you did or whatever. Okay. All right. Now we've got Ryan next, and then Jesse, and then we'll need to stop and do some LinkedIn. Let's have a quick. Ryan Rafferty. Okay. You and pause. Don't put your LinkedIn here. Someone has tried to hack mine 3 times today. Okay. All right. Yeah. Don't put your LinkedIn here. Someone has tried to hack mine too. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Jessica, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, when it comes to LinkedIn and hacking, whatever, because I was chief digital officer at a very, very, very large bank, people have been coming at me for the longest time. Security is a real thing, and certainly your personal data security. Hey, you can do your best, right? Okay, here's Ryan. Hello there, Ryan. Let's just start. Okay, right. Fine. This is all cool, but Ryan, my attention comes to this. This is the bit I care about, right? So you may want to consider the bit I'm caring about is your experience. Okay. Now you're automatically not using much. You can give yourself more space, right? Because you're doing this Jan 22 to present. It's okay. I like to see the dates on the right, and I think you could use the width of the page. Okay. One of the problems I've got when it comes to key skills and attributes, right? The big issue about listing them out is it's just me going, yeah, all right. I want to see that. I want this to come out off the bullet points that you're listing here, right? Rather than just listing them, right? So if you're a clear communicator, well, then I should see that in your CV, right? Sound decision making. How are you evidencing that, right? You've done recruitment, okay? So let's look and see how many people did you recruit, okay? So now my eye is drawn to team leader. Actually, what I care about is not team leader. I care about the company, right? So Greenwich Leisure is what I care about. Now, I don't know what Greenwich Leisure is. Okay, so what is it? I'm not Googling it. And that's because I've got 15 or more CVs, right? So I'm not Googling it. So if you think I need to know, right, who Greenwich Leisure is it a small swimming pool manufacturer? Okay, or is it a massive leisure center with thousands of people? I don't know, right? Okay, so it's okay if everybody knows. If I don't, something to think about, right? Okay. Practical CMP and practical recruitment, open days, great. Okay, so here's your recruitment bit here, right? Okay, so I don't need that as a skill. I can see it. It's written down here, right? Responsible for recruitment as we continue to build who's we towards a fully operational team. Responsible for recruitment of how many people, right? I like the fact you got 15. Very impressive, right? So you got really good line management experience, okay, right? This is great. Okay, so you did this 2 years, fine. Teleperformance, nice. Another 15, okay. COVID, very impressive. Serve legal. Do you see my eye is drawn to these? Actually, what's important to me is not your job title in bold. It's important. The company is important to me. Now, okay, so I would change this massively, Ryan, in my own view. Just my own view. There is no wrong answer. Okay, and please, everybody, don't don't overdo listening to me, right? Please take perspective from everybody else. Okay. Right. I would massively change this around, and really I would focus heavily on your current job. You've clearly got a lot of experience there. I'd be bringing those experiences out in all the bullet points. I would probably move this bit to the end. I'd get rid of key skills. I'd have right up the top customer service center leader, right? 15 employees responsible for this, responsible for that, right? And I would really change this around, Ryan. It's just my perspective, right? So good luck, man. Okay, right. If you okay, fine. So Ryan, then we're going to do Jesse. So here we go. Right. Oh, Corin, you're right. Where are you? It didn't come in again, Corin. Were you? The different name. Was that a different name? No, it's the same name, right? I don't see it here, Corin. Everybody else was able to submit it again, but I don't. Yeah. Okay. Right. Where are we? 31. Oh, done, Jessica. Jesse F. Click. Oh, it's Jessica. Oh, it's Jessica again. All right. Okay. Then the next one then is Jessica Fito. What? Oh, so, okay. So I've got all sorts of Jessicas here. All right. Okay. So the next actual one, gosh, I've got quite a lot of Jessicas here, is Ivan. So you made sure. I think it's the same Jessica, just sending from different. Is that right, Jessica? Very inventive. Okay, we got Ivan. Right. Okay. So this is the last CV we'll do, and then we'll do some LinkedIn, and then I've got news for you. If you're sitting there going, "What? What's that?" I've got something for you. Right, I've got an idea. So Ivan. Ivan, come on. The most important thing you're telling me, is skills. And you're proficient in Office. Ivan, is that the most important thing you've got for me? Right? You're proficient in Office, including Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. Oh, come on, Ivan. Really? Is Ivan? Are you? Come on. Is Ivan? Are you paying attention in the chat here, Ivan? You don't see the queue. Sorry, I've got the queue here. But let me just. I'll brief you all. I've got some ideas. So here, Ivan is there. I was advised to be frank. I was advised to do that. Who advised you, Ivan, to put the first thing I read is skills and proficient in Office? Who advised you? Doesn't matter. Come on. Right, now, let's just have a look and see. Ivan, are you like you're not like an A-level student or something? No, wait, sorry, Ivan, King's College. King's College, right? Okay, which is like a very, very good university. So very impressive. Okay. I'm rather curious to which careers advisor Ivan said right at the top. I've got a great idea. Right at the top, you know what everybody really cares about. Okay, the most marketable skill you've got on your CV. Let's go straight in with Office and let's explain to the reader, you know that does include Excel and Word, and I put in PowerPoint as well. All right, they'll be blown away. Okay, I'm being silly now, Ivan, because. Okay, look, let's help Ivan out here. Okay, so I would remove this completely, Ivan. You've been to King's College. You're on a 2-1. You're flipping genius. I can see Python in here. I see mathematical finance, time series analysis. Okay, KCL Chess Society. All right, which is all very impressive. Right, all very impressive. And CM Tin. I'm sorry, I'm being a little silly here. Right. I'm too sensitive for this. Oh dear. I'm bringing the jokes. Who has a skill set? No, Glitzy, we've seen lots of skills sections, right? Okay. So my timer's up there, right? But let me just, Ivan, come on, right? Clearly a very impressive chap, right? So we start, Ivan, with work experience, Okay, I would start with that and then put the rest at the bottom and then delete the skills. It's a retail specialist, right? So you happen. Who said put office in there? Right. Okay. Conduct and led personalized demonstrations. Great. Okay, that's very impressive. New cohorts of team members. You could even say how many members on average. Just more numbers there. 92% in NPS is very impressive. At level 5, I presume being the best. I don't know, but please do say so. Right. Personalized solutions. You're very good. Team member score of 90 out of 100 is that? Ivan, let me know. 80% of business customers into business. Okay, fine. I've got that sounds like a very convenient number, but okay. 2 major product launches, such as, right? Take some glow from the Apple product names, the brand names, right? I launched this and that, right? Um, Starbucks, okay, yeah, fine. I would go with Apple. Apple first, yes, and then Star. Okay, fine, great. Um, Ivan, this is a good CV, really good. I'd also be asking you what other activities or projects have you been doing? These could be, some of these might actually be personal projects. You could be doing, say kind of volunteer or just other experience, other activity. I think you could add even more, right? As Zay is asking, are skill sections? I don't think skill sections are necessary, right? I don't think so. Not at this level. Not when you've got like a degree from King's College and you're highlighting skills. I almost said it again about Office. Okay, Ivan, good. This is good work, but I would rework it a little bit. I bring Apple up there. Of course, I would presume Apple isn't your final here. You're looking. The question I'd have for you, Ivan, is what are you aiming for next, right? And begin to think about how you tailor your CV. Have you're asking when I'll be live tomorrow, 10 p.m. Really good, good CV, Ivan. Apart from that bit, okay. Finance or tech, right? Begin to think about Ivan how you would present the CV and look at getting some experience in finance and so right, so you can begin to burnish this, right? But this is you're heading in the right direction. Okay, all right, good. Good. Hello, everybody. Now, we have done, are we done up to Ivan? Okay, I'll just make a wee note. I'll put a little line in there. And we're at 46, and then we have 71. Oh, just hold on a minute. Poor Corin. We'll do a super quick, Corin, super quick. All right, just so we've, okay. Because Corin was in earlier and we had a problem. Okay, you're doing university. Okay, fine. Yeah. Work and leadership experience. Liaise with organizing committee to produce multiple charitable events. Multiple, how many? Great. Large scale. What does large scale mean, Corin? Right? More than 5 people? I don't know. Right. Communicated effectively. Says who? Right. So look, you will have done lots of work in this to make that fashion show happen. Right. The bullet points you pull out are important. I don't think these are good enough, right? I think you've done way more work than these bullet points. If I'm being direct here, Corin, okay? I think you did more work. You must have done more work. More budget stuff, more organizational stuff to make this thing happen, right? It says you're financial officer, and the only thing you're saying is how much money there's a lot more you could be saying around this, I think, okay? MENA Society, cool. Marketing director, yeah, I get this. This is a university society, right? I think. Yeah. I worry about 1,500% increase in engagement. That might be true, right? I don't just right, but it's 566.3. I'm pleased we got the point 3 in there. Just yeah, I would probably be changing how this is working here, and I would worry about presenting this one here, Middle East Society, as work experience. Okay, maybe you can. Yeah, okay, fine. Where have you been paid? Ignite St Andrews. Where have you been paid? Dr. Noodles, right? Okay. Independently manage a team of 4 staff. Okay, yeah. Involved in recruitment and training of recruitment. How many people did you recruit? Analyzing resumes. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, Corin, this is good. There's a lot of detail in here. It's the bullet points you're using that you can bring out even better ones, right? So I'd encourage you to really think about this. Really think about how you're presenting yourself. But I think this is good. It's looking good, and now it's just about how you can make it even better. Okay, let me stop there. Right. So everybody, hello. So we did Corin as well. We've got 46. Okay. 71, take away 46. I'll get it to count. 23. There you go. The 23 that we haven't done yet. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, I haven't told my wife this, but I'm going to go through these CVs tomorrow. And I'll say, because you've given me your email, I'll go through these ones and give you some quick feedback, right? I'll do a 2 minute, okay? For everybody. Okay, there we go. Right, now, can I say hello? Can I say thank you so much, everybody, for that phase of our live? Is a one-page CV most preferred? Right, I'm going to do something interesting, guys. Okay, I hope. Let's get LinkedIn up there. In fact, let's go to Google here. Just a bland page. Right, where is it? Right. I wanted to ask you a question, if it works. Come on. Wow, I was going to do a poll. Okay, it doesn't seem to be popping up. Okay, treasure box works. Oh, there's a poll, finally. Right, quick poll. Yeah. Right. Quick poll. So all of you, 270 of you in there, CVs, CV reviews, was this good or was it bad? Okay, an instant poll, 1 minute. So good, smiley face, and you know the crying face if not. Was it good or bad? I want your feedback here. What do you think? Okay, because I dreamed this up, the actual methodology, in the sauna earlier this evening. Okay. So it's okay. This is all right. Well, I'm surprised, guys. That's very kind of you. Good feedback, then. All right. So 3 have done didn't like it. Wow. Okay, that's very kind of you. You've taken some boss tips. Really useful. I'm starting. Yeah. Appreciate your work. Very kind of you. Sorry, lots of questions are going by here, so I'm sorry I'm missing them. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm missing you guys. Give it some, says the executive summary. Hello, executive summary. Okay, right, there we go. Okay, so 99 said, yeah, okay, thank you for your feedback, guys. That's really good of you. Excellent. I just wanted to hear that. So now we're going to do some LinkedIn reviews. Now, I haven't got a system for this yet. I'm working on it. And I'm really quite excited by, thank you for those that registered on the Highlander website and sent your CV in. Because what I'm going to try and do is make it that I can automate a lot of this and then just look at your CV, give you some immediate feedback and send it back. So every time you send your CV to me, I can very quickly go bang, 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 and then give you some results. So I'm trying to see if I can do this because it's been burning a hole in my heart trying to help. I want to try and help you guys, right? So I really appreciate all of your help with CV reviews. I think we should probably do some more of them. But okay, right. Let's just quickly get your poll. We're going to do some LinkedIn in just a minute. So tomorrow night, what? Oh God, jeez, come on! I'm waiting for it to wake up. I want to know what we're going to do tomorrow, basically, right? I've got to press edit. That's why. Sorry. What should we do tomorrow night? Okay. Is it A, CV reviews, B, LinkedIn reviews, or add an option, or C, career discussion, or D, something else? You've got 1 minute. Okay, and start. So there we go. There's your poll, guys. You got 55 seconds. What are we doing tomorrow night? So this is where you can choose. And Elliot, if you're still there, Elliot, remember, okay, this is how we're choosing, right? How are you doing CV reviews tomorrow? I missed the first part. What you send your CV in. I've got a little form process for you sending your CV. Then I do 2 minutes or a little bit more than 2 minutes. Just a quick overview. Okay. So what are we doing? You got 27 minutes. 27 seconds. Please vote. Is it CV reviews, LinkedIn reviews, career discussion, or something else? Something else. I think has got some opinions. And where's the poll? It's the I don't know where the poll is. Sorry, I've never actually used this as a user. But you're obviously doing something here. Marianne Masur Dabi, I think you might have been on my list, but I had to stop, Mazza. I think I might have. But I will reply to everybody. Tomorrow is 10 p.m. Okay, right. So results are. Let me just do I'll do a little photo. Okay, so we know what we're doing here. What are the results? Bang, and I'll just do that. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're doing CV reviews. Great. I'm really astonished. I didn't think you liked CV reviews. I really didn't. But there we go. Okay. So now I'm educated. Right. And by the way, did you notice I came on earlier today? It was fascinating. I just did a quick 55 minutes before I picked up the children from school. I just came on and surprised people and just started chatting about LinkedIn. I think we did LinkedIn reviews. Right, so are we doing an early stream again? Yes, Tom. Yeah, I think I might. If I can I need to look at my calendar as well and say, yeah. Because the big problem here, guys, is no surprise, I don't make money from this. Okay, so I have to make money from my other stuff that I actually have real things to do. So what we do Wednesday today. Tomorrow I've got. Let me have a look and see. Yeah, I've got a podcast recording. I've got a thingy. Oh, I've got a CV review. Someone's booked a CV review. Oh, that's exciting. I've got a 1-to-1 CV review tomorrow. That's exciting. Fine. And then Freddie has got fencing. So I've got to go and pick him up from fencing. So yeah, okay. Right then, let's go. So I think I've got time to do something tomorrow, Tom. So I might see you then. Right. Okay. Right. Come at me then. Let's go for a female LinkedIn. Male LinkedIn. Female LinkedIn. Okay. Liam Tang. Oh, hey, wait, Liam. Wait. I'm looking for a girl. Amelia Charnova. Okay. Amelia Charova. Sorry, Charova. Okay. Tell me more, Amelia, so I can find you. Amelia. Oh, hey, Jessica. Sorry. Right. Amelia Charnova. Oh, Charova. Amelia Charova. I think that's it. Is that right? Is this you, Amelia? Was it Charova? Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. Right. Now, are you seeing this? Let's just check you're all seeing it. Yeah, fine. It's all working. Yep. In fact, wait a minute. I've got a better screen for you. I think it's this one. Is it this one? There we go. I've zoomed in a bit more so we can see. Okay, right then, Amelia. I like the nice generic city background. Fantastic. Photo. This is that's a fine profile photo. I don't know what is that in the background though. Okay, cool. I have opinions on this open to work. I'm not too sure about the open to work and whether it actually works. Okay, some recruiters I speak to say yes, and some not so much. Okay, so real estate advisory, private aviation, aspiration, penultimate year. There's a lot here, Amelia. There's a lot here, but fine. Okay, 383 followers. Okay, the about section is not long enough in my view, Amelia. Right? I think it's okay. It's nice, but I would encourage you to really go to town here. Right? 4 or 5 paragraphs. Introduce yourself. Okay. So you're posting 6 days ago, right? Let's have a look. I'm happy to share. I'm starting a new position as letting agent. Congratulations, Amelia. That's great. Okay, so 19 likes. Fine. That was 6 days ago. Okay, and here we say student cribs. That's fine. Good. Let's. Amelia, you're being very, very summary, right? Very summary. There's lots of summarization going on here, right? So 1 bullet point, 2. So I'm getting 1, 2, 3 sentences. All right, you've been there 2 months, okay. And then new look, maybe 4 sentences, right? Just tell me a little bit more. Now, is that all your experience? If that's fine, if that's the case, but expand on it a little bit more, please. Okay, great. No, wait a minute. So you're this is not full time then, is that right, Amelia? Because it looked to me as though you're out of universities, right? Okay, yeah, fine. Yes, okay. I'm a bit confused there. I mean, think on this, because that I think is that a full time job or a part time? Does it say it part? I don't. Yeah, okay, fine. Because or maybe you're doing a. I don't know. I'm waiting for you to answer, but I don't see anything. I think she is in it. Yeah, part time. Okay, part time. Well then, say that, Amelia, because I was beginning to think this was your full time role. I thought you were out of university. Okay. You do say you're at university here, so I was a little confused as to why you're in a full time role. So maybe what you can say is part time. There's an option on this to say part time. Okay, fine, great. Let's come down and look. I want to see some recommendations, Amelia, to show me that other people think you're good. Okay, but this is good, but I would expand on it, make it even better. Amelia, nice work. Okay, right. Now I'm looking for a guy. Matteo Alan Jago Morate. Matteo Alan Jago. Oh, Jago Morata. Here we go. Bang. Oh, this I presume this is you, Matteo. Because there was only one. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Nice one. Can I just say thank you to those who are following? By the way, I really appreciate you taking the time to do so. That's great. Okay. Photo is fine. I don't know what that is, but that's fine. Now, Matteo, if I had the choice, I would have an even better photo. This is fine, but I like these profile photos. I think it's quite important to present yourself as you mean to go on, right? So you're doing business management, finance, okay? So jacket, shirt, for example, and a professional. If you're at university right now, go to the photography people, right? The photography society, and get them to do a photo, right? A really, really, really professional profile photo makes all the difference, okay? Now then, Matteo, step into my office, take a seat so I can do a hair dryer on you here about your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 word about section. Okay, so Matteo, your about section is really important because it's introducing you. Okay, so I would encourage you to do more than 6 words. Right, give me 6 paragraphs. Okay, this is important. Okay, tell me about you now, Matteo. How people use LinkedIn, right? I use it to hire people. I've hired loads of people via LinkedIn, right? Yeah, we get the CVs and they might be filling in forms and stuff, career processes and stuff. They might be going through the graduate or the career process, right? But when it comes down to the last 10, we're looking at the LinkedIn profiles in detail, right? And if we're finding them wanting, then you probably aren't moving forward, okay? Because we want the detail. We're not searching for it. We're not going to waste time interviewing you if there's not enough data, right? So the CV might look good, but you know what? Guess what? Everyone's CV is looking pretty good, typically, right? So that's why we're looking at LinkedIn. We're looking to see how it matches. We're looking to see what more data we see, right? We're looking to see how you present yourself, right? Okay. So give some thought there to your about section, okay? No activity at all, it seems, recently. 300 followers though, Matteo. So think about what are you talking to these guys about? What do you want me to see when I'm hiring you? Okay. So think Pacific. Congratulations on the internship there, Matteo. Can you give us a load more detail? There's a couple of paragraphs at least about what you're doing. I think Pacific, and then or maybe is that? Oh, sorry. Maybe you have done here. In which case, sorry, I misread it. Extend it a little bit here, please. Okay, marketing coordinator. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing. What does that involve? Oops, sorry. That's Swansea. Portfolio development, very nice. Okay, that's a fine institution there in Spain. Maybe you could add a couple of more paragraphs just to tell us about yourself. That's really good, right? Really good, relevant experience there, Matteo. Right? Fantastic. But tell us a little bit more about it. Okay, fine. And then volunteering is good to see that in there. And then could you potentially add in some recommendations? Right? Could anyone recommend you from some of the roles you've been doing? Nice work, Matteo. Nice work. Okay. Right. Matteo, good luck. Good luck. And sorry, it's getting quite late, so I've been a little cynical now and again. All of my comments are meant in really constructive manner. So I wish you every success, Matteo. Okay, so now it's now let's do a female, and then we'll do a male. So is Chirian John, Welsh R&B artist. Is that right? Okay. Is this you, Chirian John, is this you? Okay, yes. All right. Sakura saying, how do I get my profile reviewed? I haven't built that process yet. So it's really, it's just random. But we'll fix this shortly. I'm going to make it nice. Being a reply comment video, Lewis. I like your thinking, Lewis. Let's see what we can do there. Right, Chiri. So a really nice, bold LinkedIn cover. Very nice, very nice. Like that. The photo, I kind of pleased to have like a normal profile photo. That's my preference. Okay. There is a risk that it can be misinterpreted, right? So you again, a headshot looking straight at camera, blurred background. You get like a headshot, professional headshot. I think it can really make things look fantastic. Just be even better. Okay. So I help business turn the business presence into marketing. Okay, great. Done for your marketing like the link. Great. 2,500 followers. Okay, services. Okay, now I would like you to have an about section, please. An about section, please. Tell me about yourself. But are you marketing your business on LinkedIn? If you are, it's perfectly fine. Okay, understood. All of my comments are really looking at individuals who are marketing themselves, right? So individual profile. But occasionally you see people using LinkedIn for the business. So fair enough, perfectly fine. Okay, because I think it's says I love her profile. I buy. You know, I like the brightness. I like the directness. So do you see that some in some cases, in fact, I don't have much to say to you, Cherry. Sorry, I don't have much to say to you about your LinkedIn because it's a different context here, right? Right, because you're marketing yourself, and we can see this in the post here. Let's have a look at this one. 15 hours ago, we took this product from 0 sales to sold out in 7 days. Wow. Maybe you can be helping me with my my TikTok. Very impressive. Okay, killing it, says Sarah May. Nice. Okay, how I made 23K in 4 minutes. Click. Nice. Okay, look. One comment then from Madra, the company. Can you add in? You've been doing this almost 3 years. Can you just give us some detail? You might as well give us more detail on the company, right? Yeah, I think that'd be important. You use the space to sell the company. I mean that nicely. And then here's some great recommendations on the work you've been doing. But maybe you can get some more recommended, some more recent ones, please. Siri, sorry. Yeah. But excellent, nice one. Okay, and then Lewis Hubbard, right? That's what you were saying, Lewis. Because Lewis actually did a comment, didn't you, Lewis? So we say thank you, Lewis. So Lewis Hubbard, but you'll need to Lewis give me some more. And good luck, Welsh R&B artist. And forget I don't. Yeah, the Proud Trust. Oh, sorry. Let's go to LinkedIn, and then Lewis Hubbard. Right. Oh, jeez. The Proud Trust. Can you see the Proud Trust anywhere? Proud. Is it this one? Right. Yep, here it is. This is you, I think. Just give us a confirmation that it's you, Lewis. That's me. Right. Okay. So let's do Lewis. Excellent. These are all people. I like the photo. Great photo. Lots of different colours there. And I presume this is the Proud Trust. Assistant Youth Work Manager at the Proud Trust. Excellent. Almost 1,000 followers, Lewis. Like the atmospheric photo. Atmospheric photo. I'm happy with this. Right. This is fine. It's great. Okay. But you see its headshot. Great. I can see the guy. Right. Nice. We have an about section. Okay. I would like it even more, Lewis. Even more. So maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. Tell me about you. Tell me about you, Lewis. Right. This is important. I want to know about you. If I clicked on your profile, right? Okay. I really want to know about you. I'll say I close the chapter. Okay. So he's leaving. You're leaving. Ooh, what's he going to do next? What's he going to do next? So 3 days ago, and this is a great example of Lewis using LinkedIn to talk about his career, to talk to the 1,000 followers, right? As I close this chapter on my journey at Proud Trust in a few weeks, he's reflecting. Excellent, very nice. Unforgettable Pride weekends, very impressive, inspiring, blah, blah, blah. Great. Special shout out to my manager, Liam. Okay, you couldn't have done an @ for poor Liam. Liam didn't get a little @ and neither did Ruben. What gives here? What gives here? Lewis, no little @ you. Jenny got one. Jenny got one. Come on. Okay. Yeah, he's loved the photo. Very nice. Excellent. 7 comments in here. Jenny says it was great. Lewis says fine. Katie says you're replying. That's great. But I feel for poor Liam and Ruben, right, who were just ignored. I'm only kidding here, Lewis. But yeah. You could at them, right? Anyway, right. Assistant youth worker. Now, very interestingly, can I draw your attention to the LinkedIn logo? LinkedIn got him the job. LinkedIn got Lewis. Lewis, how did you get the job? Tell us, Lewis. How did you get the job? Jessica's saying, "Chat. Let's write recommendations for each other. Like, as long as you've got half a clue about each other. I mean, don't you know." I hope Lewis is typing furiously. LinkedIn messaged the recruiting manager direct for a virtual coffee. Oh my God, Lewis. Very impressive. So can we just, guys, did you hear that? Did you hear that? How Lewis got the job, right? Because you didn't say, this is really interesting, the detail, Lewis, right? So Lewis messaged the recruiting manager. So the job was available, I presume. There was a job, and you asked for a virtual coffee, and then you got the job. Very impressive. Okay, now look, see this detail that you've put in here, Lewis. I think this is excellent, right? Really nice. I like the detail. Well done. And then this is cool. That's great. Fantastic. Okay, Neo community. Yeah, you're coming across. There's lots of experience here, Lewis. You're coming across really well. Fantastic. Right, now let's come to recommendations. Okay, Sheila. Lewis is a truly inspirational person to work with. This is why you do recommendations, right? Because I'm already thinking he's great. Okay, I'm already having a good view on his LinkedIn as I'm scanning it, right? And if I read it, I think it'll be even better view. Okay, and then I come down to recommendations, and Sheila's going, "He's flipping awesome." And then Claire is saying, "Lewis is a fantastic guy to have on your team." Look, this is in August. This is the last couple of months ago. Let me click into the 11 recommendations. So you're bossing this one, Lewis. Am I using the right? Slay. Don't know, I'm trying. Right, basically my point is you're doing really well. This is awesome, right? I would wholeheartedly recommend Lewis for any role. Lewis is a dedicated professional who goes above and beyond. I had the pleasure of working with Lewis. Delighted to recommend Lewis, a conscientious gentleman. Whilst volunteering and so on, Lewis was always kind and friendly. I am delighted to recommend Lewis. I am writing in my capacity as patron of LGBT. Lewis has been outstanding. So, okay. So, did he ask people for these reviews? Says Megan. Yeah, I bet he did. Right now, Megan, ask people for their reviews. I'm sure he did. Okay. In fact, we can see he's probably given some back. Right. So he's done one for Christopher. He's got any from Christopher? No. Okay. Because often what you'll do is give one, you'll do one, and quid pro quo. Right. Point is, these people are public saying they think he's good. Okay. Okay, and Lewis says he totally asked, and he bought them a coffee. Smart man, smart man. So Megan, why are you asking the question? Say some more, Megan. Right, because Lewis, I think you're a fine example here. I'm moving toward Lewis. I'm moving toward a Is it a 9 out of 10? Is it a 10 out of 10? I think we're at 9. I wonder how did we get to 10 in my mind. Um, maybe it's a 10. Maybe I think it's up there, Lewis. I think it's a very impressive profile. Yeah, yeah. I think you've done great work here. Um, I don't have any recommendations. I never know how to ask people for them. Right. Well, you could do a virtual coffee, right, with Lewis, and he'll tell you exactly how he did it. He says he has no shame. Right. Now, look, that's one definition. Lewis, I put it a different way. Okay, and Lewis knows this. He knows the following phrase, whether he's heard it or using it. He knows the following phrase, and that is, if you don't ask, you don't get. Right. And if you do ask, you might want to give a coffee as well, or buy someone a drink, or take them for lunch. Okay. Because this stuff works, right? Okay, if you don't ask, you're not getting it, right? And if you do ask, then, right? Okay, this is important, right? Okay, right. So now let's do a female. So who's next? Oh, wait, Matthew McLeod. I'm going to add you in there, Matthew. I think it should be Matthew. Are you M-A? Is it Matt? Was it double T there, Matthew? It's a proper name there, Matthew. M-A-T-T. And then he spelt McLeod correctly as well. Matthew McLeod, let's do you. So we'll do you in a minute, but I'm going to do a female. Megan O'Shea. Let's do Megan. Megan Rose. Megan O'Shea. Megan, tell me a bit more, because we need to find you, I think. Megan O. Is it O? How do we? Is it O'Shea? Megan O'Shea. Okay, what are you, Megan? MSc International Business. Well, yeah, go on. Yeah. Where is that then? We'll find Megan. Megan O'Shea. Do you see, like, this is the problem with it. That's why I'm building a better system for this. None of those. Yeah, I know. That's why there's a ton of Megan O'Shea's, right? MSc International Business student. Okay, that you, Megan? Cork. Yeah, that's her. Okay, right. So let's just do. I popped in some Matthew McLeod. Which Matthew McLeod? Oh, that one probably is it. I make videos. Because I thought we should do. Yeah, it's a McLeod. I'm a McLeod. It's Clan McLeod here, right? Josh. Yeah, I have a better system coming. I got a better system coming. University of Aberdeen, Matthew McLeod. I don't know if it's going to find you. Student at University of Aberdeen. Is that you? The bingo. Top. Oh, future trainee. Yes. Good. All right. Fine. All right. So the photo is putting me off there, Matthew. Was that deliberate? Is your world turned upside down? I don't know. All right. Okay, now Matthew, I would go straight in to head and shoulders. Right. I'm okay with these. By the way, love the kill. I'm okay with the these kind of photos for a little while. Then very quickly, let's go for professional. Okay. Because people have difficulty imagining you. What do you look like, right? Because you don't look like that normally, right? They just want to know, what do you look? Are you professional, right? So the photo's fine, but think about changing it in due course. Okay, there's a lot of text here. Which one do you want my attention on? Give some thought to that, Matthew. Okay. You've accepted a legal traineeship at Blackadder's. Is that really Blackadder's? Love it. Massive fan of Blackadder. Congratulations. That's a real great coup, Matthew. Congratulations. And we see Corey says, well done. And you're replying. Great to see you replying there. Well done, Matthew. Great. Heat House is an e-commerce business. Great. If this is your business, is it? You found it. Great. Go make a LinkedIn page so you don't have the crappy LinkedIn icon. Okay, make it look good. This is impressive, really good. 98% reviews, 5-star. Nice. And then we won't see. I mean, you could probably, if you've signed the contract with Blackadder's, right? If you have, you could probably put that and say incoming. You could probably put that on the on your experience, right? If you actually have signed contracts. If you haven't, then fair enough. Okay. Like the detail here, that's fine. Or impressive. Let's have some recommendations, please. And you can have a chat with Lewis, our LinkedIn recommendation genius, on how you get that. And you get them. Very nice, Matthew. Right, let's move on to Megan. Hello, Megan. This is a nice photo here. I don't know where that is, but great. You are the profile photo. Great. Right, just simple. Right, to see simple background, very straightforward. Great. Okay. Right now, 500 plus connections. Okay, Megan. Right, you give me 3 sentences. Is that all you're worth? No. So can we have 5 or 6 paragraphs? Give me a great introduction, please, Megan. Reposting. You've got 798, almost 800 followers, Megan, but reposting is okay. But I want to know about you. What have you been writing? Okay. So I don't see any recently here. I'm sure there are some, but okay. Now, for this European Association of Communications Agencies, very impressive. You've been doing that for 7 months. You did it for 7 months. I've got no idea what you were doing. Okay, because you're not telling me anything, right? So put some detail in there, please. And likewise with the rest of them. Okay. Volunteering is good. Skills are good. Get me some recommendations, please, Megan. There we go. Okay. All right. Now then, I am stopping, much to the frustration of a lot of you, I'm sure. I'm stopping doing LinkedIn. And I am going to talk to you. So, hello everyone. I will put in a better process for LinkedIn reviews. I've got some good ideas. I sat in a sauna this evening or last night now and worked out how I'm going to do this. So you know that how CVs worked really smooth. It was first come, first serve. You send your CV in, and I can then click. I know where you are. Okay. I might even try and make it so you can see where you are in the system. In the process, but what I'm going to do, I need to figure this out, is try and make a process for quickly reviewing LinkedIn. So with CVs, we did in 2 minutes, roughly, okay? And I can't believe we got through 40 odd CVs. That I think is really, I'm very surprised. Did we actually get 40 through? Yeah, 46. Actually, we didn't see everybody because some of them were, some of them were, I couldn't show because of the, their contact details on them, but we did a lot. Okay. So tomorrow I will come with a better system so that Josh can be seen, because it's been very frustrating, Joshua. Right? So thank you. We'll fix it. Okay. I'll fix that. That'll be on tomorrow. But what I wanted to do now was just to say hello. Sky Sports, if you're looking for the CV, just click on my link tree, you'll see the details, right? George, can you do Rushworth tomorrow? I resent without the LSE. Yes, we absolutely can. And we're doing CVs tomorrow, so we absolutely can, George. Absolutely. Jessica, you're most welcome. That's great. Now I'm wondering, guys, what else is on your mind? What is your feedback? What are you thinking? I am running out of energy to be stimulating. That's why I'm talking to you. It's really good to get your feedback, because I am not like you in that I am not an expert on this stuff when it comes to social media. So I really would appreciate your perspective on what I can be doing better. George, that's a really good one on cover letters. Okay, yeah, okay. On the about section, Ricardo, I'm going to do a whole lot of videos on the about section. Dog, thank you for your feedback. That's great. Z, best website to apply for jobs. I can't give you a good answer there, sorry. Right, the JobServe is my favorite for contracts and so on, but there's a whole lot of different ones. Depends on the nuance here, right? Recommendations are a great tip. That's very kind of you, Love Heart. It's not something you thought about. It's really important. How much is a CV review, David? That's kind of you for asking, man. It's £49 for half an hour, but it's not a money-making exercise. I've got one tomorrow. It's just a way of making sure I can integrate it into my business. Typically, my hourly rate is way above that. But that's I just said So if you want a one-to-one mentorship or CV review or LinkedIn review, you can book it on my thing, and you can book my calendar live. I've just put it up there, right? So, but I am doing this. I feel as though I should actually say, because some of you are new, I'm doing this to give back. Now I know it sounds weird, but I've had lots of help in my career, and I've always had people that were able to help me, which is great. And when I've said, "Oh, thanks so much," and I said, "What can I do to say thank you?" They usually say, "I'll just pay it forward." Pay it forward. So that's what I'm doing. So Mr. Karaman Shamp says, "I think your own LinkedIn has too much text." Cool. Let's go. Look, there's no wrong answer. There's no right answer here. And that's why I am at pains to say, look, here's some perspective, okay? But it's not. I'm no expert. I've just done a lot of this, and this is how I do it, right? And also what I see is what a lot of my colleagues throughout quite a few different industries do. But there's no, I think Karaman Shamp, who says your own LinkedIn is too much text. I think if you're referring to me, yeah, all right, that's okay. That's okay. Can you see your LinkedIn? Yes, it's on my. If you click on the link tree, I think you'll get. I think it's there. I would say Kararan, Shamp. I would say, in defense of that, it got me more or less that text. The little changes got me Chief Digital Officer at Nordea Bank, which is the largest bank in Northern Europe. And it also got me, with a few changes, Chief Transformation Officer for a bank in the Middle East. Yes. Okay, so yeah. Can you ask co-workers for recommendations? Yeah, absolutely. Co-workers are really good to go to, right? Especially because they're same level, right? It's nice to get seniors, and I always made sure because I had a chief title or chief transformation title, I always went out of my way to use that for those I was working with. Because sometimes typically speaking, people are looking at, to see who's been giving you the recommendations, and it's perfectly fine for it to be peers, right? But it's also really good if it's someone senior. I guess you won't read my French CV, Nico. I can try, but it'll be really bad. I'll be really bad at it. Amy says, "What do you do as a job full time?" I don't have a full time role now. I used to. My last one was Chief Transformation Officer. I'm now an advisor to banks, usually to chiefs in banks. Chief Information Officer, for example, a Chief Digital Officer. I'm usually working with them, and fintechs. I do a lot of support and work with fintechs, and I do a lot with AI. What's one tip to write on your CV if you don't have any work experience whatsoever? CR. Here's a tip. Go and do some personal projects. I've done lots of videos about this, and now I've got my website moving. I'll actually put those videos so you can clearly find them, because they're on my TikTok profile. Personal projects. Okay, it's a great way of passing that off as a personal project as experience. It is, but as long as it's good, you can actually put that in. Then go and get experience. There's nothing better. Go and get experience. Jay says, "Can I look at your CV?" Not now. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Do you look at CVs in other languages? Nico, no, never. So even at Nordea, CVs had to be written in English, I think, not Danish or Swedish. Is volunteering charities worth putting on CVs? Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Yes. Have you done the poll for tomorrow, Yes. Where were you, What were you doing? Yeah, I took photos of it. So it's CVs. We're doing CVs. I'm really astonished. Absolutely astonished. I don't think you like CVs. Recent neuro PhD grad looking to move into business. What stands out on a CV mainly from academia? Oh, bombastic. I need to look into that. I don't know. Sorry, I need to look at the detail to help you out. Can I review your LinkedIn? Yes, later on tomorrow. Give me a job somewhere. I can't directly help there. Is TikTok a personal project? Yes, it is. Yes, it was my wife that said, "Hey, you should give back on TikTok." And if you want to see, you can see my rather shitty videos. Right, scroll all the way down to the bottom of my TikTok, and you see me experimenting. Right. Can you endorse our skills on LinkedIn? No, that's not. I don't know you. I try and only do endorsements if I actually know you. Well, I've got some experience with you. Are you going to look at LinkedIn profiles tomorrow? Yes, I will, Josh. Yes, I will. And Josh, I think you can remind me that I'm going to do yours. So there, I'll make a personal commitment to you, Josh. I'll do yours tomorrow. And actually, Josh, at the start, 10 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to do CVs, Josh. Okay, at 10 p.m. But people are going to have to take time to send them in. Okay, so we'll do some LinkedIn then. Okay, and that'll be you, Josh. Okay. Was doing job applications, which is allowed, so that's fine. Do you care about the prestige of university and graduation level? Some do. I don't. I really don't care. Is that right? Yes. Yes, it's about experience. No, if it comes down, if you're a graduate with no experience, you've just got education, then I've got nothing else to look at. But typically, it's about experience that matters. Could you expand on what personal projects I could do as experience? Danny, yeah, look, I decided, for example, right, I decided to make a mobile app that tracks the weather in Tokyo. And when it goes above this degree, it then does this thing or sends me an alert. I don't know. Look, something that's using your skills, showing off, and it's something personal to you, right? So over the summer is a really good time to do a personal project if you haven't got a job or work experience, or even if you do, right? I've done quite a few videos on this on my profile. Tomorrow, Owen, no, I'm not going to continue from the list because I'm going to try and go through everybody's CV tomorrow. So we'll start afresh. So I'm going to try and respond to everybody in the morning. That's my ambition. We'll see. Cannot attend tomorrow. Will CV review be recorded? I record them all. Everything's recorded, but I don't think anybody cares watching them back. That's the key thing. I've put a few on YouTube, but I don't think anybody cares. Do you know this is from this live? But you do know this is from this live. What do you mean? Okay. Is it worth doing a master's for better employability? I don't know. So it can sometimes be. I want to know about all your background to then give you a qualified view. From a programmer role, are you likely to follow external links to GitHub? Yeah. The techies will, Josh. Techies will. I might have a look as well. And actually, I'm going to, one of the things, I was reviewing a CV in a one-to-one this week, Sandra. And Sandra has her GitHub in there. And she's very proud of that, and she should be, because she's done quite a lot of programming for her accountancy work, financial control work. And I clicked in to the GitHub, and she hadn't done any updates since August. So I quickly said, look, if you're going to put it in your CV, just go and make some changes to the code and press save, right? Just add some comments, anything, so that it shows you've deposited and updated, right? It's important. Can I put in a question from a LinkedIn profile? Timothy, not now, but I'm going to come with a better solution for tomorrow, so it's much better. Quantity of project or one ambitious project. It really depends. Really depends on what your profile looks like. Do you really record these sessions? No, actually, it's TikTok records them by default for 30 days, and then I've downloaded them. But yes, look, who's going to watch 2 hours 22 of this, right? Shall I use LinkedIn Premium? I have a premium account. I'm not entirely sure if you need it though. Most of my contributions are on private repos. Does it not? Does that not show your contributions, Josh? This is quite nice. Okay. If you click on the YouTube link, you'll see some. I haven't put many up. I've only put a few. Because I think that 6 people have looked. Okay. I will want to review your feedbacks for CV again. Okay, yeah, I think you say that, but then I'm not too sure. It's 2 hours of. I don't think anyone's going to sit and look at it. How do you get over LinkedIn anxiety? Nair, say more about LinkedIn anxiety. Josh, I was just looking at the little graph, because basically across her year of contributions, there were she had all of a sudden stopped because she'd moved job. So I said, just put some more in. Are you still checking LinkedIn profiles? No, we're doing that. We'll do that tomorrow. No. You say regularly post on LinkedIn, but post what? Especially as a final year. George, it's a very good question, and I need to do more on that. When I say post more, what I mean is engage with the audience more. Okay, so the more connected you are to that audience, the more they can potentially be helping you for your career, right? And what you really, really care about, for example, is can someone get you an internship, right? Can someone point you in the right direction? That's why. So it's not about posting, it's about making sure you're engaging with that audience so they're thinking of you, so that when you do actually say, hey, I need this, they'll see it and care about it. Nair says, I haven't updated my profile in ages, just have a mental barrier with it, not sure why. Nair, then here's a Scotsman, a 47-year-old Scotsman saying, I double dare you. Right, so you can't not do it now. It's double dare. It's double dare, right? You can't take it back. Or whatever. You can't get out of it. No, just go and add one thing. Update one sentence. Add one sentence to your about section. Okay, and call that a win there. Okay. I dare you. Miami, we'd love to do a career review now. I think that would be interesting. Yeah, you're most welcome, Miami, if you'd like to book one. I can't attend and don't want to miss your CV review. Is it possible to make it available? Adam, I'm just doing tons of. I look at. Yeah, I can. All right, but okay. I hear you, and also. I hear you. I can upload the one from tonight. I can upload the one from yesterday. But let's agree, and let me do that. Okay, if LinkedIn will allow it, because it's just 2.5 hours of right. But I don't. I think there'll be 4 people watch it. Okay, because I think it's just too long. The CVs left over from today, I'm going to reply to them tomorrow. I'm going to give them independent. I'm going to try anyway. Do you know much about social science careers? Limited, Ross. Limited. I worked in recruitment before becoming a lawyer. Amazing work helping people with LinkedIn. A powerful tool. Mohammed, thank you. Very good of you. And Mohammed, I really appreciate any contributions you can make if you're ever coming back into the chat. Because it's really, a lot of people don't get LinkedIn. And they don't believe it either. How did your app, personal project, show experience help you with employability and impress people? Okay, Danny, I'm a slightly different stage of my career to you. But what I did is I deliberately made a mobile app. I'll show you it. I'll show you the icon because I haven't updated it. I need to, right, okay. Okay, hello world. Yeah, okay, so here, right down the bottom, see where it says EM? Where's my finger? EM, there, right, sorry. EM, that there is my app, which doesn't work at the minute because I've not, I need to deploy it again. And I made my app, and it does real-time currency conversion through Google. And I've really hacked it together because you're not meant to use Google. It's just personal app. And I made that. It has a few other features on it, okay, but it's just for me. I made that so that as chief transformation officer in my bank in the Middle East, then the head of IT was able to say, look, the CTO made this app over the weekend, right? If he can make and hack together an app over the weekend, we can do that. So that's why I did it, right? Just to show it can be done. It's not brilliant. It's a bit crap, but sorry, the questions have gone flying here, right? So sorry if I'm missing you. My industry is less formal, no suits and ties. It's okay to use action shot photos instead. Yeah, Josh, it's fine. It's fine. But Josh, sometimes think about people with grey hair, right? Because although you say the industry is formal, that's great. But what really worries me is, everyone's walking around in polo shirts or whatever, right? And the action shot, right? And then the person hiring is some grey-haired person in the back, right, who is not Gen Z compatible, right, who says, no, right, so that's what worries me. I think it might be a silly worry, but there's no right answer here, no wrong answer either. I haven't personally heard of anyone in science field getting a job because of LinkedIn. Really, Jack? Really? I'm pretty sure my friend Ian, who is a head of something very senior, he got his job on LinkedIn. He does stuff to do with lungs. I don't want to identify him, right? But yeah, he got his job, I think, because of LinkedIn, or at least I saw the updates on LinkedIn. Yeah, recruiters use it all the time in different industries. Why do I downplay your smartness? I don't know, say that again, Miami. Will you upload today's live on YouTube? Yes, but it takes ages. It'll take about a couple of hours for it to do its thing on TikTok. Then I can download it, and then I can upload it. So I will do that. If I don't have some work, I'm in my 20s. I don't if I don't have some much work experience and I'm in my 20s, is that okay? It's all right, Yvonne, but you'll be competing with people that do, potentially, right? So always think about what you can be doing for work experience. The big concern I've got is I meet a lot of students that go straight through uni, right, having a great time, and then 3 weeks out, 4 weeks, I saw this year, 4 weeks out of graduating, start going, oh my gosh, I haven't got any experience. And then they get really annoyed when there is someone go, well, I've actually been working here for 3 years. And I would, because there are other people that do have experience, and you were busy either having fun or focusing on studying. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. These people made other choices. They did that as well. It's okay. There's no wrong answer, right? Because you can still get hired, and there's plenty of people still getting hired with no experience. Okay, I am mentoring a few of them, right? Zero experience. They got into the graduate programs. So it's not a big deal. Every situation is different. How do we find startups that may hire us? Says oh gosh, what's really painful? I did a massive video. I put so much effort, so much, like I was doing editing. I did so much effort in this video. It's on my TikTok. Right, about how you find startups that will hire you for your during university, right? Friday afternoons or whatever, right? It's one of the I can't believe it. One of the best things you can do is find a local startup, right? And I did this example. Someone commented, and they were from Leeds. No, Nottingham. I think it was Nottingham. I said, look, I'll have a look. And I typed into Google startups in Nottingham, right? And here's the website reviewing startups in Nottingham. I went to one of them randomly, clicked on the website, right? And then said, and then I looked at their LinkedIn page. Okay, guess what? There's a student from Nottingham University working at a startup. Okay, well, how do you approach them? Well, there's two founders on LinkedIn. So write them a note. Hi, I'm a student. I'm looking for some work experience, paid or otherwise, right? Can I do Friday afternoons? I'd like to help in marketing. Well, okay, and they always say yes or no, but startups are usually desperate for help, especially if it's cheap or free. Guys, sorry, it's going fast here. BRB doing Ewan's TikTok binge. Okay. Please review. I'm not doing LinkedIn's in a minute. Sorry, I'm not doing CVs in a minute. Sorry, it's next starts tomorrow. I'm applying for entry-level jobs, level 3, with a master's degree and still getting rejected. I don't really know what level 3 means, Ross. You're doing it wrong, potentially, Ross. Or it's a very different market. Okay, so Ross, send me a note. Maybe I can try and help. Send me a TikTok, a direct message. Yeah. Look for contract roles, perhaps. And look, applying for stuff that's below, that's really, really entry level. When you've got a master's, a lot of people just go, no. So you got to be careful here, because sometimes, even though you would do the job, they may not give it to you because you're too experienced. Says, I'll binge watch Ewan's videos. All right. Well, okay. When you find good ones, let me know. I have an interview with Zurich Insurance tomorrow. Any quick tips? Yes, be yourself, right? Go and look at their annual report as well, right? So type in Zurich Insurance annual report, look at the latest annual report, flick through it, read what the chairman's saying, read what the CEO's saying. That'll give you an idea on what the priorities are for the company, right? And then you may even, if you know what division you're being interviewed in, you can look and see what the divisional director is saying in their report, in the annual report. That's quite useful. Gives you an idea on what's going on. But otherwise, be direct. People like don't beat about the bush. Be open and just show you, right? Because if they don't like that, great, right? Don't mess around. I know everyone goes, "Oh, I want the job." Yeah, right. But if you then try and present something you're not, sometimes that comes through. So good luck, CMT. Serious question, Ewan. When will you do career reviews, consulting? This would be very interesting. Miami, I hear you. That's very interesting as well. I don't really know what you mean by that. Career reviews, consulting. This would be very interesting. Do you do one-to-one for CV work? Yeah. Yes, Yvonne, I do. Yeah, you can book one. It's 30 minutes. Career advice is Miami. If you mean career advice, I do that. I call it mentoring. Right. So, Yami, Miami. Sorry. If you need some assistance, yeah, come and talk to me. And look, I have been doing mentoring for the longest time, and usually with a lot of my colleagues in right, and I have been receiving mentoring and coaching. It's really powerful, really powerful. It's been a little while since I've had coaching just because of the work I've been doing at the minute. But I've always, for the last couple of years, had a permanent coach. Always one or two coaches helping. It's really, really good to talk to someone about you. So I would strongly recommend coaching. Um, you mentioned others, but what are your thoughts on the OTW banner? On the what? I don't know, Josh. Idea next time, add people to your live for one-to-one career advice for 5 minutes each. Jessica, that's really good. How do you do that? I don't know how to do that. And I don't know if I got it set up properly. Open to work. What was that? What are your thoughts on the open to work banner? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the green button, the green banner. Some recruiters are okay with it. Some hate it. Some don't recommend it because they think it looks too desperate. But then some I've spoken to really like it because it makes it very clear that you'll probably take the job, right, if they approach you. Some millennials hate us Gen Zs. Yeah, right. But do you do the multi-guest, the icon, blue and multi-guest? Let's see what happens. Okay, right. Invite. So if I invite Jessica, what happens? I'm going to press the button. Does it work? Does it work? What? Start show. Hello. Uh, hello, Jessica. Now, look, so I've done something wrong here, right? In that, see, no, it's okay. That's really good. Thank you. But for some reason, the audio is coming through my computer, right? So that's why I can't hear you. Can you hear Jessica? Yeah, we're just testing. We just said right, but wait a minute, Jessica. But can other people hear you? Seeing him without headphones felt weird. Maybe she's no. So so okay, they can't hear you either, Jessica. That's not very good, is it? Why is that? Why are they? Oh, I don't know why they can't hear you. That's why. Yeah, I tried it, and then goodness me, go on. Yeah. Oh, so you go live as well? Okay, okay, all right, all right. Oh, wait. What's it? No, it's okay. Okay, all right. Irma's saying remove your headphones. Look, Jessica, thank you. Right, disconnecting your headphones might work. We can hear, but it's very super quiet. Yeah, sorry. I'll need to do some proper. Jessica, thank you very much. Right, we need to figure this out. But that's a great idea. We'll do that. We'll try and do some interviews and stuff. That's really exciting. But I think I need a better computer as well. It's a PC. I don't usually use PCs. In fact, I'm only using PCs for this, guys, because I'm using the TikTok Live thingy. Um, so you can mark open to work without the banner. Oh, yeah, can see. Yeah, no, yeah, that's quite useful, Jake. I think that's a good idea. Um, Jessica, lovely to talk to you. That was really cool, wasn't it? We'll do that next time. That's a great idea. But I need to figure out why that's not working, right? And so somebody else had sent an invite. Uh, uh, Kumi, I'm sorry, Kumi. I just need to figure out the shitty audio on this thing because yeah, no one could hear Jessica. It's very annoying. So I'll try and figure out let apps use the microphone. Microphone. Yeah, I'll need to figure that out. Okay, but that's good. We'll do more of that. Your mic, yes, it's coming through twice. Because why is that? How annoying! I thought maybe that might be the problem. There you go. I switched it off again. Josh, is that better? It's late. How do you have energy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up at the crack of dawn, guys. Right, I better go. I'll tell you why. Because I'm doing the school run. Okay, so I've got to take this children to school, and it's basically I've got to make cheese toasties, two of them, and then the school run. Let me I'm just going to check and see if I got. I hope I haven't got meetings at 8 or anything tomorrow. Let's look and see. Where are we? Okay, I've got a podcast at 10. What's that one for? Conversational AI news. No, okay, fine. And then I've got CV review. There you go. I've got CV review. Nice one. Take care. And then I've got a digital banking offering. Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that. That's good. Then I got fencing later on. Not me. I've got to pick up Freddie from fencing. Are you retired? If only be. I've got a very, very expensive wife. It's me as well. And family. So no, I'm not retired. Not doing LinkedIn's at the minute, but can you write articles for your website and put it on your CV? Yes, you can, if you want. That's a good idea. We'll think on that. Good night, dog. Send me a cheese toasty. There you go. Time to rest. Yeah, I think, do you know what? I think we should do it. Guys, can I do my thing? Please do follow me. If you haven't followed me and you'd like updates for tomorrow, and also I will surprise you. I came on earlier, about 4 p.m., and I had people going, what? You said 10? I said, yeah, it's okay. I'm still coming out at 10, but I surprised you. So if you follow me, you'll get the updates when I'm doing that. What's your day job? Thanks for asking. I was a chief in a bank, and now I advise banks and fintechs. How thin are your walls? About to be in trouble. Yeah, Josh, I hear you. Kumi's getting frustrated with rejections. 5 years experience from abroad, came to UK for masters. Kumi, you've just got to turn every stone. I know exactly what you mean. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, right? But turn every stone. Friends, neighbors, relatives, professors, right? You really turn every stone and run fast. Ross, nice one. Are you still reviewing CVs? Says Walter. Not yet. That'll be tomorrow night. How did you make the jump to executive? Did you know you wanted to climb the ladder? No, I didn't, William. I had no intention whatsoever until someone sent me a message on LinkedIn. And if you want, in one of these times, I can actually show you the message. And they sent me a message saying, would you be interested in Chief Digital Officer role? And all of a sudden I went, huh? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's how I did it. What did your chief job entail, says Tasha? The Nordea one, but it was Chief Digital Officer, was awesome. Awesome because I was driving digital strategy for the bank. It's a massive full service bank. 40,000 people, huge, number 28 on the planet. It's really big, like all across the Nordics. Fascinating. I launched Nordea Ventures to invest into a venture fintechs on behalf of the bank. That was really exciting. Yeah, there's so much. Really, really cool. I think he's trying to tell us we should fix up our LinkedIn accounts. Well, no pressure, Ern. I'm just saying it worked for me. Should you be specifying if your work experience is part of full-time? You can, yes, it's quite useful. You don't have to, but it's useful because they may get confused. All right then. Look, I think I better get moving. Thank you very much, everyone for playing. It's getting late now. How to make your first salary job look better on your CV, Fred? It's just the language you use. It's the language you use, and you can spruce it up a little bit. Good night, Good night, Jessica. You're welcome, H Gaines, Tasha, CPT. What other bodies are you aware of that are widely? Oh, there's tons of bodies, Tasha, depending on the industry. There's a lot of them. Parapi, thanks for following. Good night, Josh. See you tomorrow, Josh. And remember, Josh, right, 10 p.m. Remind me, Josh, in case I forget, though, right? Remind me. But will be here, right? And T will be here as well at 10 to remind me as well. Maybe. N has joined. Hello. Loads of people are joining. It's very good to see you. You're most welcome. Yeah, but you said, yeah, exactly, Josh, exactly. Okay, B, I hear you. We'll try for that. So Joe joined, and then Imani is here. Hey, Imani, how are you doing? Hello, sorry. Says, you knows I have no life. No, I'm just delighted to have your company, Thank you. Sketching, you're most welcome. S has joined. Hello, S. I now at this point I get really depressed. Imani, it was a good day, thank you, and we've had some fun here tonight, I think. But I get really depressed when I come to end because there's 79 people in the chat, And a lot of people are joining now, going, "What's this about? What's this about?" And then I miss. Is essentially a maybe there's a business there, you're welcome, B. So, guys, if you're just joining, you've missed a really good, I hope, CV, LinkedIn, career questions session. So, if you would like to know more and like to come along to the next one, please follow me and you'll see the updates. It's tomorrow at 10. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. How was life in Oman? It was awesome. Oh, I really recommend it, Iman. It was really fun. Loved it. I lived in Muscat for 3 years. Thanks for following, B. Please hire me, Ewan. Well, maybe we could talk about that. I don't know. I need to find a revenue model for this because it's just a cost for me, generally. Josh says, planting a seed after my LinkedIn interview. Good thinking. Harry has shared the live. Harry, you're very kind for sharing. Thank you so much. Such an engaging live session. 46 CV reviews. Come on. More than 10 LinkedIn. Oh, I like your summary there, Jessica. I'm going to take a photo of that. Let's take a photo. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Thank you. Just followed so I can get the next update. Power Pie. Nice one. Imani's sharing. Oh, you're very nice. Thank you for sharing it live. I'll work for below minimum wage. Okay, look. I think you're better getting a proper job. I hope I find a job. The pressure is mad. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is difficult out there. Jessica made it in the comment section. There we go. Guys, thank you so much for following me. I when you press right, if you're doing a live, when you press end, it's quite annoying because it says no, doesn't it? It says, but there's 79 people. What are you doing? And I said, yeah, but I need to go to bed. And they go, yeah, but the system says, but there's 75 people. Right? Just comes for the vibes. It's not that entertaining though, is it? I can speak for most of you when I say thank you. We appreciate it. Imani, right back at you. Thank you. Hello, A. It's fun. And let's. How are we doing on the followers? Let's have a look and see. What does it say? It's really exciting that. The children always ask in the car, what are the followers? 777. New follower, that's cool. We're at 9283. You should try multi-platform live, says Josh. Yeah, do you know, I can't. I've got every other platform, but I can't get TikTok working. I can't find where you have the because I've got Riverside. I use Riverside for all my podcasts. If you want, I can follow you from those and ask my friends to. You're very kind, but don't worry, it's okay. The problem, Josh, I've got is I couldn't get the thing. I couldn't find the URL for TikTok. Wait to see how many likes you got on wallet balance. Oh, I don't think it works that well. Yeah, it's like 60 cents or something, Jessica. That's why look, if there was a revenue model here, then yeah, but it's quite difficult. Thanks for sharing. And the Civilized Way joined. Hello, the Civilized Way. Right. Aiden joined. Oh, it's so depressing when you guys are joining. It's lovely, but because you've missed the whole thing, guys. But do follow me so you can get the 10 p.m. one tomorrow. Joined from your short videos. The civilized thing is to go to sleep. You're right. Okay, I think we should do that. But you're very kind for sharing. Set an alarm for 9:58. Good idea. What's on tomorrow is CVs. That's everybody voted for CVs. I took some photos. LinkedIn, Jim, we'll do it tomorrow night if you're up for it. Owen Thacker, hello, welcome again. And H4 followed, welcome. Shh says, Brill, thank you, mate. Nura joined. Okay, right. I better go, guys. Thank you for joining. It's been wonderful. Please do follow because I get so depressed when I press exit and then people are still joining. Right. So if you did want some help, please follow me, and you'll see the updates. Right. Okay. What age did you become successful? Depends on your definition. LHJLL. 45 by one definition, 16 by another, 22 by another one. Depends on what you mean. So I raised $1.3 million with my colleague for my startup in, I think it was 21, 22. Is that a definition? It depends what you mean. Okay. What age did you get your first professional job? My first proper job as an employee was at Nordea. That was in 2016. So 6 or 7 years ago. Proper job. I did my own companies. Josh, see you later. It was a .com boom. LHJLL. If you want to know more, I'll definitely tell you more later on. I better go now. We all better get to bed. So lots of love, everybody. Thank you for coming. We're at 55. It's not too bad. So if you missed me, missed a session, please do follow, and we'll go from there. Thank you, and good night. Bye-bye.